Oh, boy. Yes, yes. Alive. Yes. Yes. Ha! Take that! Recovery from being a drug addict? Yeah, I mean, I still look like one, but not much you can do about that. I think it's more about putting that positive energy out into the world to suggest that maybe you're not debilitated by decades of stimulant abuse. And clearly, I just sort of want to go, okay, look statistically, the numbers would suggest that I have too much time on my hands and I'm not that much of a slouch. I have most of this crap unlocked. So clearly, the brain still works, and that's all we really need. Okay, we just need the brain and the face and the voice and the wit and the dedication. So 4 out of 5 aren't too bad. Anyway, today we're just going to just shave the edges off, okay? Consider this the stream equivalent of taking a coin that was worth $1 worth of gold and just shaving down the edges so that eventually you can make another coin, right? That's what today's stream is. It's just me getting back into the swing of moving my mouth and not feeling in agonizing pain or nausea or having headaches or blurred vision or being mentally deficient. You know, all of those wonderful things. So with that in mind, I'm just going to plow through some of these Balatro challenges. I've done Le de Fromage, Omelette de Fromage. I've done 15-minute city, Rich Get Richer on a Knife Edge, Mad World, Medusa, Double or Nothing. I've cleared all of those ones. So I've got these 5 unlocked. I'm just going to go down the line. I'm not a fan of this particular one. It does lead to a very particular kind of strategy, but there are some context clues that help us here, right? And we'll get to that. Just going to go straight in. Okay. So the way this works, okay, is 1 out of 4 cards is drawn face down, but we can kind of figure out what they are, right? So there's a very good chance that this card here is a 10 of clubs or a 9 of clubs, right? So we're pretty sure that's a club. It could be a 10 of clubs. Okay, let's say it's a 10 of clubs. If it was truly a face down card that we didn't know, we wouldn't be able... This is Kaiji. We're playing Kaiji, okay? Once again, we're back to Mahjong. This is Kaiji. I knew what that card was. There was a 50% chance that I was correct, purely because of the way they were arranged, right? Now, the most sensible way of playing this deck, I think, is, one, you want to be able to divine what that card is, right? Using context clues. But the other thing is, we'd be better off concentrating on a deck that requires us to use less cards. So, like a face card deck or a pair deck or a 3 of a kind deck is going to be a lot more kind to us than a straight deck or a flush deck, just by virtue of that. So what we probably want to do is play hands. So we'll go for the green joker and we'll open this and try to get a legendary. If we're lucky, we are not lucky. So instead we'll just get a bunch of money. There we are. Sometimes you just can't rely on that. Beautiful. Let's sell this and use this. Bang. We have 38 bucks right away. And just because we're so flush with cash, we'll grab that too. Okay. We immediately have 2 jokers. This one will build as we don't discard. And once again, let's be clever, right? So at the moment, we are sorted by rank. So this is a 3 or a 2. And it's a diamond or a heart, right? Doesn't really help us in this case, but it's nice to know. It's good information to have, right? So once again, we're sorted by rank, and this is by suit. So by the looks of it, we probably have 4 spades here. Right? So if we discard around the club, because of the way these are sorted, they sort, apparently, spades, clubs, diamonds, hearts. So we can assume that if we don't discard the 10, and we discard around here, this is a flush. Okay, never mind, hearts. This is probably a flush. This could be a king, queen, ace of hearts. And it was a queen of hearts. But it doesn't matter, we won anyway. Of course, I did discard because I'm an idiot. I shouldn't have discarded. The green joker requires you to not discard. Death is probably decent in this regard. We'll use this so we can get air up. We'll concentrate on pairs. And we'll using this for high card is good as well. So high card or pair. Hearts are debuffed. Shouldn't really matter. We're after pairs or high cards. So suit. So this is probably an ace of diamonds. This is an ace of diamonds. Okay, let's go for high pairs. Oh, wait. Let's just play this hand. That's fine. Let's do this. Oof. Hey! Oh, whoa! Wait, hold on. Hold on a second. Hold on. Okay, let me go through my list here, Dozer. It says late Dozer subscribed at tier 1 for 2 months. And then it's followed by new sub by late Dozer for 0 months. Okay. Weird. That's interesting. Clearly that's working. That's expected, right? That's as expected. What have we got here? We've got trash. We've got trash here. I don't know what any of this garbage is. Except that this is 4 spades. Maybe 5? Should we go for a sneaky flush? Ah, never mind. Suit. Rank. Suit. Rank. Suit. How many cards do I have? I have 7 diamonds left. The likelihood that they're diamonds is pretty low. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. We don't need to know anything to win. Easy. Okay, let me explain the conceit of this current thing. I'm doing challenge runs at the moment because I've won most of the game at this point. This challenge run, 1 in 4 cards is drawn face down. If we have enough information, we can kind of figure out what the face down cards are. But otherwise, we're sort of at the mercy of RNGesus. And RNGesus is a well-known jerk. So the plan is to try to make a deck around needing as few cards as possible. That would be ideal. Anyway, how are you? Are you enjoying your holidays already? How's your new operating system? Clearly, you have the ability to use a browser at least, unless you're on your phone. In which case, that's a shame. I'm a lot smaller and less handsome that way. Okay, so let's see. So we have the ability to sort this in 2 ways, right? We can sort by rank and we can sort by suit. So we're pretty much 100% sure that these 4 are diamonds then, right? We don't necessarily know what rank they are. There is a second ace here. So it could be an ace of clubs or it could be an ace of diamonds. But checking by the sorting, we're pretty sure these are both aces, right? So aces. Bang, done. I often use my phone. I don't have a second monitor. Ah, well, I understand that. I probably wouldn't have a second monitor if not for, you know, Twitch. There's an argument that a third monitor be kind of useful, but I don't really have anywhere I could put it. I guess I could get another monitor arm and put it, like, here. Also, what's that? Oh, that's part of the game. Okay, never mind. But then I'd be looking over there to get, like, extra information. It's easier to just have a tablet if I'm doing a bit. It's like, oh, I'm doing a bit. I'm looking up information. It just makes sense to have it on a tablet. But no, I understand. The modernity would suggest that most people have a phone now. A lot more people have phones than they have desktops, which is kind of sad. And it's going to lead to the human race evolving into, like, a crooked human being. Their necks are going to be at a 45-degree angle at all times. I mean, perhaps it aids in autofellatio, considering that people are also becoming further and further apart. Like, society is becoming more divided. So perhaps the need for autofellatio goes up? I'm not sure. Phones don't lend to good posture, I think, is what I'm saying here. Right, okay, so once again, we're looking to design a deck that doesn't require many cards to win. So we don't really want to discard face cards. Extra hand size would probably be handy for now, just to give us more options. And we'll bust open these booster packs just to see if there's anything useful. Yeah, let's grab another judgment. Let's open a buffoon pack. More options equals more better. Ooh, you're worth a lot. And that'll get us a lot of cash. More cash equals more options. This is a flat multiplier, but getting the card that we need might be kind of tricky. Okay, more basic strategy to the game. As I've learned, I learned more things. You also probably want to have 3 options. You need to have something that gives you a lot of chips, something that gives you flat multi, and something that gives you a multiplicative multi, right? So at least one of those 3 each. Preferably 1 big chip, 1 big flat multi, and 3 big multiplicative multis. A second monitor would be neat, but I don't have the space, and spending that kind of money would be better on other upgrades. Well, I mean, do you have vertical space? You could always have 2 monitors stacked one on top of each other. Go the Serial Experiments lane design for monitor storage. I could have 4. I could have one up here. I could have one up here. I don't know why I'd want to be looking up like that the whole time. It just seems silly. Money better spent on other upgrades. No, I get that. I get that. Okay, let's see. I'm not really concentrating. What? Wait, hold on. Hold on. Run info. What? I have no vouchers. I have no vouchers. So this card's kind of useless at the moment, but this one's likely to destroy itself. I also have the option of throwing another Joker in there. Death will give me an easy pair. These 2 are useful for now. This is good for a time, but it's probably going to end up being worthless. The hand size. I mean, okay. I know I just bought that card. I know, but I'm going to use this. I'm going to go for extra money. Keep your money above 25. You'll always earn interest in these runs. So at the moment, this will earn me 10 gold, which will give me more chances of doing more things. I mean, it does appear to be American dollars. I'm not sure why. Let's just call it monies. I wouldn't want to look up, but yeah, I bend my neck up and down enough as it is. Yeah, no, that's just it. You want to try to keep it as ergonomic as possible, right? So I have this monitor. My gaming monitor is reasonably ergonomic. The stream information one isn't as much, but chat is like at a good level for me to just sort of glance and go, oh, that's what chat's saying. You know, every hour or so when chat decides to say something, I can glance over and go, oh, yeah, that's a message that I can read comfortably. Okay, let's see. Suit, rank. Suit. Rank. Okay, so... I did get a nice new mechanical keyboard. Nice. You're joining the mechanical keyboard cult? Did you get one that could beat a home invader to death? That'd be nice. Cherry black... Cherry... Oh, cherry brown. And they split. What? So it's a ergonomic keyboard? What? Yeah, I've got brown switches in this one. I don't know if I'm going to change that at any point. I suppose that's the nice thing about having a very common designed mechanical keyboard is you can just throw whatever you want in there. I just don't know if I need to get to that point just yet. Easy. Easy clap. Easy clap. No problems. Bang. Money. Flush. Ergonomic split. It's 2 pieces. You can move separately. Oh, okay. That's interesting. So long as they hopefully they have a lot of mass to them, because I could imagine that you'd like accidentally move those out of position, especially if you're going for an ergonomic setup. You want it just so. Okay, so this should boost this. Okay, so we want to boost constellation, so we'll be keeping our eyes out for planets. Let's open a spectral pack. If we get a ledger, we didn't get a legendary. We could create a rare joker for all of our money. We could reduce our hand size for a joker slot. I mean, we probably don't need a large hand size. An extra joker would be really useful, though. Yeah, sure. Okay. Hand size is smaller now. Oh, no! Why did they put it on the banana? I should... okay. All right. This has a chance of destroying itself every time I play a card. So... that sucks. God damn it. Oh, that sucks. All right. Let's take this just to earn extra cash. They have a good grip. They don't move unless I try to. Cool. 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 Like, I'm not completely infatuated with keyboards and whatnot, but it is nice to have something that could be considered a forever keyboard, because that means you don't have to spend nearly as much money every time you ruin it. I think my mouse might be on the way out, unfortunately. It's, it occasionally decides that left click isn't going to work anymore. And now I've been led to believe that left click is kind of important on a mouse, but who knows? I mean, who knows, right? Right? You can't get a forever mouse, which sucks. Okay. Oh, wow. Suit rank. Suit rank. So this is either a 9 or an 8. Right? And there's a good chance that this is a 7. Well, there's a decent chance that it's a 7. I can just play these 3. And I'll probably get a pair. There it is. And... suit rank. Okay, well, if that's rank, if I play these 3, there's another pair. My mouse is only a year old, so my whole setup should last a bit unless my monitor decides to fail. That's it. Confidence. Monitors rarely fail, so it's probably okay. Spade, no, it's too conditional. Extra money, yeah, well, I think we're fine for money at this point. So we'll just crack open an Arcana pack. Good, let's use a Temperance for even more money. Crack open a standard pack. I mean, there's nothing here. See, here's the interesting thing is, like, you can create a glut in your deck. Like, if I really wanted to, I could make up for some of these shortfalls. Like, for example, I only have 3 aces now. And I only have 3 kings. So I could make up for that. I'll just take... hold on. Let's take an extra queen, so I have more chance of just making a queen. My monitor stand is only slightly shorter than my desk. What? Okay, so which is it? Do you have an extremely long monitor arm? Do you have an extremely short desk? Are you setting it a baby desk? Is it like one of those primary school desks where when you get to the parent-teacher interview, you look really awkward because your legs have to be splayed beside it because there's no way you'd fit underneath it as a fully grown adult? It's a smaller desk, only a foot wide. Are you sitting on the floor cross-legged? What are you doing? I mean, maybe you're Slav squatting. Is that comfortable? Maybe it gets you nice thick thighs. Okay, so what have we got here? Unfortunately, I can't tell if there's a pair here or not. I don't think there is. I could just play a high card. Or I could take a gamble. Because as far as rank goes, these are shuffling around, but there might be something here. At least if I clear it out by playing, I increase the green joker multiplier further. There is no... it doesn't matter. High card's still worth 770. It's fine. And that just gives me a pair. That should do most of it. And nice, easy, relaxing, comfortable pair. A few feet wide, about a meter? Okay, so you just have an obscenely long monitor stand? Is it like a floor-based one? Like, when you say stand, are we talking about effectively a tripod for your monitor? Maybe you were prone to exaggeration. I don't know. It seems strange. I'm skeptical. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I'll take that. Let's just up our bonus a bit. Still worried about that banana. It's going to die. I mean, we've got money, right? We've got money. Cool. Lovers, wild card we don't really need. A steel card would be nice. We'll go for a steel card. It's always nice to have a flat multiplier that you can just have in your hand. And I guess... go for a gold card as well. Money's always good. And we may as well take the voucher. We've got plenty of cash. Yeah, okay. So far, so good. Really, relatively easy deck, right? I could even boost this Joker further by only playing a single card. Because money's not an issue. So at least this gets us an extra hand. So the multi's up. We're looking good. Some of these cards are starting to fall behind. It's a 27-inch monitor with a similar sized stand. I think the mat's about 60 centimeters and a keyboard and a mouse. I'm not much space. Right. Right. A few feet wide. I mean, yeah, I get it. I think I have a 1500mm desk, which is reasonably comfortable for two large monitors and the tripod for the camera. But, I mean, if you're only running a single monitor, it's okay. Also, if you had, like, a dual monitor arm, it doesn't really matter if your monitors spill over the side of your desk. You'd still be able to use it. It does make it a little awkward, though, because, like, if I had to talk about my setup, right? Like, the camera's right there, right? Clearly. The camera's on, so I can get some nice diagonal shots, show off my delightful jawline. But, like, the monitors are spilling over the sides of the desk. So I get it. I understand. Unless you want to have, like, 17-inch monitors. You want to go back in time. Get back to the 80s. Have that 80s chic. Although you probably aren't putting a CRT on a monitor arm. Interesting, though. I'm clumsy and my desk is away from the wall. So it's just safer. Fair enough. Okay. Look, you know you, right? There's no point in pointlessly endangering yourself and others due to your proclivities. Oh man, they do not want to give me anything decent, do they? The fool creates the devil. No, let's not do that. What we're gonna do instead, let's have another king. We'll use a death to grab a king. Now we use a fool to grab a death. Extra large blind. This could be a problem. This could be a problem. Let's see how much one of these hands scores us. Oof. Okay. I think we'll scrape by. If not, I can always do a Hail Mary right at the end and throw a Judgment and destroy to the moon. Of course, if the banana dies while we're doing this, we're also probably in trouble. That's a really small pair. Ooh, boy. Do we have any... We don't really have anything in our deck. Shit. Alright. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to sell this. I'm going to use Judgment. Oh, okay, great. So we get an extra 10 chips. Fantastic. We'll also bet on face cards. So we'll do this. Turn that into a queen and hope. There's about 1.5 feet between my desk and my bed. I must walk past to sit at my PC. It's a tight setup and not great. Oh, yeah, sorry. I forgot that sometimes, like, younger people have everything they own in their bedroom. Yeah, that can be a problem. This is, I'm in a study. It doesn't matter how much room this stuff takes up. No, my condolences for having to set up in a box. Now, do we win? Yes. That gave us the little bit extra. We probably didn't need to get rid of the to the moon, but, you know, I wasn't going to risk it. I'm not risking it for any kind of biscuit. This thing's kind of worthless, though. It's going to be worth more to us as money. Okay, let's see if we can boost our pair. We can. And that will also boost our constellation. Let's buy and use this to boost our constellation. This is not a good card. I mean, neither is this, but it's better than that. Okay. It's worse than that because I share my room with my sister. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I'm so sorry. You had that sitcom life. I can't even remember if I ever shared a room with my brother. I don't... Maybe, like, for a short period of time. But even when we lived in the fibro house that was full of mold and falling apart. Yeah, I know. I was also thinking that. It's like, Jesus, is it the Brady Bunch? Does a theme song play when you get out of bed in the morning? Christ. Sorry, I guess Brady Bunch isn't a very evergreen reference. What would be a modern family? I don't know. I don't know about modernity in television. People don't even watch television anymore. Who cares? Mindless reference. Mindless reference. Okay. I don't know. I don't watch sitcoms no more. Yeah, I mean, I thought the only sitcom that existed anymore was some variation of the Big Bang Theory. Slightly less Young Sheldon. Man, I can't wait to see the next episode of Slightly Young Sheldon where we learn once more that he has, like, serious autism. I don't know. I feel like more modern media is just kind of dead. Also, you probably wouldn't be sitting down and watching this nightmare garbage if you were still able to watch television, right? Friends is that one that's slightly problematic now. I mean, I guess most of them are slightly problematic now. I know that Joel from Rooster Teeth was in Friends, and then he wasn't in Rooster Teeth anymore, and then Rooster Teeth didn't exist anymore. So that's fun. Oh, okay. like, we'll hold on to the Empress. Empress will be an oh poopy button. Okay, rank. Suit. Rank. Suit. Rank. Okay, there might be something here. Ah! Well, it was worth the guess. It was a pretty good guess. And this, something around here could be good as well. Let's just toss these. Oh shit, that was dumb. My rhythm has apparently fallen to shit within the last few minutes. I'm now missing notes left and right. Okay. As far as like natural language processing goes, I can assume that you're playing some form of rhythm game or maybe a traditional instrument. In which case, I guess missing notes is your own fault. Natural language processing, yes. Rhythm game. Okay, this is one of these. This is fine. It means we'll probably win with that, so we'll just play this 3. Increase multi, please. Oh, yep, that's fine. And one of those, it's a king. Easy. Easy. Trivial. They call it a challenge, but it's hardly that. It's just a game. Okay, buy, use, increase that boy. Open this. Good, Mercury. We'll take that. Increase that boy. I mean, we want to score face cards, so that's worthless. Maybe a percussionist, but don't ask me to read notes, only the rhythm, please. Basically, I can't play marimba. I vaguely know what that is. Once again, natural language processing, marimba. It's a... Oh! Yeah, that's like a big old xylophone. I guess a glockenspiel, yeah, but yeah, it looks like a pipe-driven xylophone. Classy. Yeah, well, clearly you can't play it. There's like four Latin guys playing it. Are you 4 Latin guys? I don't think so. Dozer, you gotta level with me. Are you 4 Latin guys? Cards played previously, this anti-unit buffed. Yeah, that's fine. No. Well, okay. I'm 6. Well, if you're 6, you're far too young to be here. Sell. They pop out on the side. Well, that's also why you don't have any room. You're 6 Latin guys that shares a room with their one sister. I don't know what's going on. That's 4 hearts. You know, I haven't actually played another hand. Oh, never mind. I was thinking, haha, I'll play something different. It's like, there's no point. There's no point. There's no point in any of it. I should just play hands and keep upping my multiplier. Alright, there we go. Easy. We should be okay for another round or 2, but I'm a little worried that we're about to start falling behind. Oh boy, we need more artillery here. Last card, bonus cards, wild card. I mean, bonus cards are useful. King and a Jack, bonus card. We'll take that. We've still got the Empress as well. More money. Or do we make another... You know, we should make another queen, probably. Oh, there we are. Another queen. Cool. All right. Wheel of Fortune, go. Yeah! Jokes aside, it'd be interesting learning to use a keyboard without function keys. My last keyboard was a full-sized ergonomic board. I'm not used to this anymore. Yeah, I have a similar issue where this is like a completely programmable keyboard. So not even my Windows key is mapped at the moment. So I should probably get around to doing like at least a small degree of programming on it. But it's so annoying. What a bother. What an annoyance. Also, it kind of occurs to me that a lot of this deck, at least with the cards I've got at the moment, doesn't really require me to only play pairs. Like, I could be playing more. But I guess pairs leveled up, so... Oh, crap. Okay. Whoops. Oh, yeah, now that I've got chips, my hands are worth a lot more. As I was saying earlier, the whole point is to have something that generates chips, something that generates flat multi, and something that's multiplicative. 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 I don't like that word. Multiplicative. Anyway, you want one of those things. So it means that I finally have a deck that's kind of working now, which is crazy. Yeah, linear versus exponential. I suppose those words are easier to say. Okay, so first let's use this. Bang. Cool. And then we'll grab Emperor for 2 other shots. Cool. What else do we have? We've got a Judgment. Oh, our banana died. I didn't notice. Our banana's dead. See, of course it had to be the negative banana. Oh, never mind. I now have a negative even Steven. Should probably keep a death, right? The devil's not as good as a death. Would have been nice to use the Empress. Empress? Empress. My brain. Still not quite there yet. But we're getting there. It's okay. It'll recover. I only need every other moment of sleep. Suit. Rank. Suit. Rank. Yeah, I can't really divine much from this. I mean, this could be an Ace of Hearts. It could be. Brain firing 100 milliseconds. 100 meters per second? Oh my god. It's in metric. That's insane. Don't let the rest of America know you're using metric. Although I suppose a lot of like the trades use metric, don't they? Because, you know, it's a sensible measurement system. Base 10 just makes sense. I mean, come on. I guess you could argue that a human measurement makes a lot more sense than a metric measurement, but it just keeps, you know, it keeps bridges from falling down, which is kind of important. Like, kind of important. It's not that important. Right. Once again, we only just want to do just enough to win because we want to keep building this Joker up. Okay. So, ooh, Supernova. Yes. Supernova, yes. Now we have another good linear multiplier. Maybe if I use linear multiplier, people will stop leaving the chat, but then I start talking about marimbas. When an inch is our smallest measurement of length, it's not always great. Yeah. It's like, what's the size of this bolt? It's 1/8 of an inch. Oh, okay. Let's go to the bit box and grab that. Oh no, the windscreen fell off our plane. How could this have happened? Yeah, I can't imagine. It just seems like a dangerous measurement system. Retrigger all card held in hand abilities. No, that's not really any good to me. Or for me. Let's open some Arcana packs. Money? No. Hearts up the strength of cards, which would be great if we had something. That happened before everyone survived. I know. I am also a fan of horrible airplane incidents. They make a morbid but interesting read. And it's always good to know that, you know, for an airplane to fall out of the sky, a lot of people have to make a lot of mistakes. It doesn't just happen like that. Mayday air disaster. Good show. I listened to the podcast Black Box Down, which unfortunately has ceased, but, you know, I guess there's only so many commercial air incidents that you can talk about. Maybe I need one that talks about military air incidents, but it would just be Black Hawk helicopters falling out of the sky for no reason. Because apparently they constantly fall out of the sky. Which is unfortunate. I really do like helicopters. Not sure I like them falling out of the sky. Alright, multi-cards. Let me check my run info. Upcoming, all face cards are debuffed. Well, that sucks. I could re-roll that, but it could get... Could it get worse? Yeah, it could get much worse. Imagine if I had to only play one hand. So let's keep up with that one. I still have the Empress. Empress? Why can't I... Empress. Empress. Why do I keep saying Empress? Wait, no, that's right. Okay. All face cards are debuffed. There was a DHL flight that was shot with a surface-to-air missile and managed to land despite losing all hydraulics. Jesus. So what, did they land just using their engines? Just like powering engines to... I mean... How would you change the angle of a like, you could use the engines to like move the nose. I guess if you reduce engine thrust, you'd drop the nose, and if you increase it, you'd raise the nose. Oh, ugh. Yuck. I mean, that's fascinating and fun. Probably less so for the mailmen. But yeah, that's pretty cool. That's this gives me no information. Except that this might be a 10. Wait, no it isn't. It's probably a jack. Ugh. I don't really have a useful card here for it. It's the only known incident of anyone landing in that situation. Yeah. Without any hydraulics? Yeah, I mean, I can't really think of another case, but I don't have an encyclopedic knowledge about it. Usually it's one of those situations where I'll re-listen to the podcast and I'll hear the start of it and then I go, oh yeah, I know what happened. You know, it's like, oh yeah, that one's the pedo tubes, isn't it? Like I'd listen to it and go, oh yeah, now I know what's wrong with it. But it's like, I can't bring a lot of them up off the top of my head. They even have a program to aid it, but they refuse to make it mandatory. Of course, because that's cost. Like, we want to make planes as safe as possible so long as it's affordable. It's like putting baby seats on planes. It's like, no, we're not going to do that. It's like, it would be good. It would save more lives. You wouldn't have to put your children down between your legs to try to help them survive. Okay. I'm not sure how much I'm going to need to win this one, so let's just do this. This is going to be my highest scoring hand. Is it enough? No, but I think it gets us in the ballpark. Yeah, that's fine. Easy clap. 2 more antes. That DHL was actually filmed by the terrorists. Huh. What, landing? Or shoot? I guess probably the whole thing, right? Wouldn't they have felt upset they didn't manage to destroy the plane? Unless they stole all the mail from it. Did they steal all the mail from it? This is some pretty good mail. If it's done at the right time of year, that's a lot of Christmas money. What do we got? The shot and contact. They had to run away after the shot. Well, I guess that makes sense. Don't want to stick around. Everything here is kind of doing what it needs to do. So these aren't really good replacements. I mean, maybe face would have been good replacement to this. Nah, it's okay. Let's see if we get another pair here. Yuck. Could there be a worse card to retrigger? Forget it. They managed to land at a military base and they lifted from? Ah, okay. But as I said, there's probably a lot of like... Although, I wonder... I can't remember that one in particular. I mean, maybe I have heard of it. It sounds like it would have been an interesting case, so I probably have heard that one. I don't know why it isn't sticking in my brain. See, I'm not aiding the terrorists by remembering information about their exploits. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have played that. Oh, no, that's okay. See, the other thing is I want to keep playing pairs because I want to keep boosting Supernova. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah, no, I don't... Okay, this is tricky. Because I'll get -1 multiplier on the green Joker if I discard. But I'll get +1 on the Supernova if I play a... Okay, I'll get +2 if I play a pair, but I'll get -1 if I discard. So I should probably just play the pair at this point. There was that FedEx hijacking. Oh, that one. That was amazing. It sounded like a bloodbath. It was like a barroom brawl. I mean, I don't know if I want to say kudos to the guy thinking that he could take down an entire plane with a harpoon gun and a hammer, but he definitely tried. Ooh. I still have a Joker I need to unlock. So this is probably quite foolish. But now I have to decide on what Joker is worth discarding. Okay, so how many... I've played 25 pairs, so this is worth 25. This is currently worth 33. This gives me +4 when a face card is scored, which really isn't that good. So we'll sell you, and we'll take a shot with this. Creates a negative... Oh, he's the one that clones consumables. Pity I don't have any. This is where I'd put my consumable. If I had any... Oh, there's one. Oh, beautiful. Hey, I don't think I'm going to have any problems for money. But against ex-Air Force, he was really betting against the odds. I don't think it had anything to do with knowing who was on the plane. Because he was just deadheading, right? So if he was deadheading and he just happened to end up on a plane with that, although I suppose there's a lot of ex-military pilots who end up flying commercially, so... He was really desperate for somebody else to have insurance money, I guess. Just use that. Nice. I almost have 70 bucks. We'll just play. Oh, cool. We got a pair anyway. And now we don't have a pair. So we'll just throw away as many cards as possible. I mean, even off trash, we're still scoring reasonably, so it doesn't... I'm not really that concerned. He purposefully, on that flight, as it was supposed to be his before his bosses realized he had too much time in the air that week. Oh, okay. Well, I guess that makes sense because it would have made it easier for him to board that plane. Maybe, if that was the logic. If that was the logic. It's like, I'm supposed to be here, and everyone's like, yeah, okay. We'll use this, get better high card. We'll open a standard pack because we've got money. Yeah, you're good. Oh, beautiful. Man, this is really helpful. A flight home. Well, once again, it's like really easy for a pilot to deadhead, right? Death would be handy. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna keep the hermit. Again, this is just giving me an extra 20 every round. Oh no, cards drawn after each hand are face down. Who would have thought that face down cards would ever come into this face down card run? How abysmal. Cool. Alright, so I think I should be safe to just... I think this is going to be trivial. Yeah, it's trivial. Okay. This is where it starts to ramp a little bit. Now I'm a little unsure, but maybe we can get something useful. Honestly, it was always the ones where they landed that were the most interesting. Yeah, well, I mean, like, there was the Gimli glider, which was great. There was a plane that they landed when the captain was sucked out of half out of one of the windows. That was pretty great. There's the one you said, the DHL flight that they landed. That was pretty great. There was a... Ah, man. But yeah, it's nice to have situations where competent pilots do competent things. Or even the situation with the Gimli glider where unless they had that very specific combination of people who were in the cockpit at that time, they never would have landed that plane. Like, if you didn't have the ex-glider pilot and the co-pilot, he knew exactly where a decommissioned Air Force airport was. It's like, okay, that's just not going to happen. The one that was sucked out was when they had the wrong screws in. Yeah. Oh, wasn't there the plane that landed when they had the roof ripped off? There was one that had one of the panels, like an 18-foot panel of their roof ripped off, and it sucked a flight attendant to their death, and they landed that one. The Gimli, yeah, you should look into the Gimli glider. That one's like super clutch. Because I think it was a 747? It was a 747 that they just had no engines. I was like, here you go. Land with no engines. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure. It was the Gimli Air Base that they landed at, so they called it the Gimli glider. I'm not sure how they actually spelt that particular one. Hold on. It's probably in my podcasts. No, show me a list. Show me a list of the podcasts, you dork. I don't know why they do it like this. It should be convenient. It's on a phone. Doesn't that mean convenient? Scroll. I don't know if I'm scrolling the right way. I think I just scrolled exactly the wrong way. Please stop. I found it? Yeah, no problem. Yeah, check that one out. If you like planes that manage to land, that one's pretty great. I don't want any of these. Standard pack. We'll open this. I can always get another face card. And I do. Beautiful. And another one. Excellent. How many queens do I have now? I have 10 queens. I think it's pretty safe to make a pair out of queens. Excellent. Another planet. We'll go for one more reroll. Oh, beautiful. Give me those planets. Doesn't even matter if they're the wrong ones. There we are. Okay. Let's see. Might have to check out that podcast. Wonder how the details talk about differ. I mean, yeah. Black box down. Pretty easy to scope out. It puts it in a very... It's a very digestible way of consuming it, especially for me because I just commute so much. If I can just put a podcast on in the car, it's definitely a very palatable way of driving. And I found that I'm much less irritable if I'm listening to a podcast than if I'm just dealing with peak hour traffic. Because at least I can focus on something that's moderately entertaining rather than peak hour traffic, which is never. Suit rank. Suit rank. Now, considering the odds, that's probably a queen, right? There's a very good chance that this card is a queen. Oh, damn it. All right. I guess I could have taken a chance that it wasn't. Pluto high card. Yeah. How long are the episodes? I think they vary. They started off, I'd say about half an hour to maybe an hour. I think they probably start off shorter and end longer as the series goes on. Standard pack. Yeah, let's open one. Maybe more queens. More queens. Yeah, another queen. And another Mercury. Beautiful. Okay, this is all working quite well. The show is always 45 minutes, so I suppose it evens out. Yeah. Okay, no repeat hand types this round. Oh, you bastards. Once again, I don't think my deck really relies on them being exactly the same. I kind of want a negative Joker, though. Tricky. We're gonna play. By they have many full episodes on YouTube. What's it called? I mean, you probably already said, but remember, I am dealing with streamer brain at the moment. Air disasters. Okay. Air disasters Mayday. So does it have a guy talking in low tones and he's being really, really serious? He's like, June 25th, 1987. The crew of the Flight 45 from DHL set off on a sunny morning. Little did they know that they were going to have an air disasters Mayday. Oh, it's just... Okay. Well, that's substantially less fun. And less difficult. Well, more difficult to deride? Yeah, probably more difficult to deride. Okay, so we can have one high card. We can just one of each hand type is what we're rocking this time. Is unfortunate. Hey, another queen. No, it's fine. What else? No, it's all right. So they have a dramatized reenactment that explains the investigation. Oh, God. No. Oh, I have a feeling that there'd be a lot of airplane nerds looking at it and then going, that's clearly not the right cockpit for that particular plane. This ruins my immersion. Although then if they're, depending on what kind of, like, I know there's a lot of different cases. There'd be some that would be weird to, like, dramatically reenact. There was a flight where the front landing gear light broke in the console and they crashed the plane because they were too busy troubleshooting the light to realize. Even though the... I can't imagine doing a dramatization of that. It doesn't feel like it would be in very good faith. Kind of seems a little mean-spirited. Okay. No repeat hand types. Ah, 3 of a kind. The reenactment can be different lengths. I mean, that's fair. I just mean that it would be kind of funny to have something that was like that inherently pathetic. Like, I can imagine that Russian airliner that crashed because the kids accidentally turned off the vertical autopilot. Was it no, it was the horizontal. It was the horizontal autopilot was disabled and the plane crashed because they had kids in the cockpit. Like, I can imagine that being kind of... Oh, yeah. It's get home syndrome. Yep. That get home-itis is one of the things that caused the 2 airliners to crash on takeoff. The Tenerife incident, right? That was get home-itis that caused them to obliterate each other. Anybody coming into this that has no idea what we're talking about is going to be so bored. It's like, trust us, it's interesting. They'd reenact that. I don't think anything off the board. Oh, fair enough. All right, well, I mean, that's a little tasteless, but then again, I suppose a lot of entertainment is, isn't it? That's entertainment. Okay. What's our deck look? 12 queens, 5 kings, 4 jacks. Ooh, negative. All planet cards and celestial packs in the shop are free. All right. Thanks. Let's pick up a few free planets. Oh, look, more free planets. You think we're going to get more free planets? I'm going to hit reroll. We're probably going to get more free planets. Oh, look, free planet. That'll do. Ooh. 21. 40. No, we'll do it again. Okay. They don't go out pointing fingers. It's literally just facts with a visual aspect. Like I said, it's a Discovery type show. Yeah, I mean, once again, I don't... I don't watch much... I'd like to call that legacy content anymore. Like, I guess it's constructed in a very particular fashion. And I do remember Discovery Channel style television, and it's pretty compelling. But as I can certainly give it a go, but, you know, usually it's probably going to be some pastel 2D gremlins screaming on my screen while I do other things. But I can certainly check it out. Air Disasters Mayday. Disasters Mayday. All right, let's completely trounce this challenge. Oh my god. I don't know if I want to have a 300,000 chip blind. That might be a little tricky. Like, let's see how much my queens score me. 40,000. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to down that a little bit. Ugh. That could be a bit rough. Beautiful. Beautiful. I think I've got this one. Like, once again, it's not like I haven't... It's like... Hold on. Like, I've done most of everything in this game already. I have 1 voucher to unlock. I have 3 jokers to get. I have 1 deck to get. I have 2 difficulties to beat, plus the challenges. I've done most of this game. I'm pretty confident in my abilities. But thank you, I appreciate the woo. This is probably a queen, right? Let's cryptid this. There's another 2 queens. What else? Yeah, I'll deja vu a queen. Another planet for free. Another planet for free. Have you done luck to a landlord? Is that something in the game? Is that a typo? Or am I supposed to try to seduce somebody who owns property? I mean, you know, I'll have a swing. Oh, it's a separate game? No. No. Yeah, I have a feeling I have to re-roll that. I have to re-roll that blind. 50,000, 5 hands. Yeah, I think getting up to 300,000 without any big modifiers probably isn't going to happen. Rank, suit. Oh, wow. I was going to say, the likelihood that that was a queen was pretty high. It's like this, but with customizable slots instead of decks. Oh, okay. No, maybe toss that in the game suggestions. This this game just ticks so many boxes for me that it's not funny. There's always one of those situations. When FTL was released, I thought, wow, someone made a game exactly for me. And after this was released, I was like, wow, they did it again. You know, I could stretch this out. You know, I'm kind of tempted. Let's stretch it out. Bang. Oh no, I'm back to Auntie 7. And I was on 8. I almost finished. Now I gotta do it all over again. Cool. That's at 5.2. That's crazy. That's at 5.3. That's crazy. That's at 5.5. That's crazy. Like I think the best the best exponential multiplier you can get base is only times 5. Oh, luck be a landlord. I mean, it's probably that's probably a reference to slots, right? I'm not a big gamble man, but I assume that's a direct reference to slots. All right, this is getting silly. I think I can manage this very large blind, but let me use this first. That probably wasn't worth nearly as much. I probably should have just gone for the pair. Hey, I think semantics are important when you're referring to a video game because you literally won't find it unless it's correct. Done. All right, now we're up to the last ante. Plus 20 if it's a flush. Gave you the link. Thank you. Much appreciate. Okay, hold on. Let's see what the last blind is now. Oh, I can't yet. Okay, never mind. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. None of these are very good. I guess we'll give ourselves another steel card. That's fine. And let's see if we can get another queen. Nope. I'll take a king. Let's see. Yep, perfect. Oh, just the lazy 5.8 multiplier. Just a lazy 5.9 multiplier. Just a lazy 6.1 multiplier. Okay. One random joker disabled every hand. Okay, let me see. So, that one doesn't matter. That one doesn't matter. That one doesn't really matter. It's only 100,000. We've got this. We've got this. This is trivial. Ever ended up checking out Epic? I didn't check out Epic the Musical. I should have. I didn't. That one's on me. Hold on. Let me write it down. Let me write it down. Epic. There. Musical. So was that like the Nibelung or something? Use. Play. May or may not be your thing, but I like telling people about more niche projects. Yeah, and I mean, I haven't been... I think I was pretty honest about my feelings on musicals, and I guess the idea of it being not a very musical-like musical is what would make it more tempting. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It feels like the amateur version of opera. It's like, oh man, we just can't sing as well as those people. We can't belt out opera. I guess we can sort of talk sing in a very smarmy fashion, and we'll make that a thing. Hello, I'm here. It's time for a musical. It's like, end it. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, but I don't know if I can. I mean, at the moment, that's... God damn it. No, I don't want to nuke the run. I don't want to nuke the run. I could easily nuke the run, but I don't want to nuke the run. Okay. Animated musicals are sometimes better because they get actual singers easier. Yeah, yeah. Well, I think it's one of those things where opera doesn't really care what their performers look like, right? They are a lot less interested in having somebody who's photogenic and energetic on stage. So you end up with a lady who has a generous carriage, who doesn't move much, but she sing good, you know? Once again, not everyone can be a triple threat, okay? They don't necessarily sound great, look great, and are entertaining. Not everyone can do that, and I understand that. And that's why a lot of, like, actually good performers get a huge run on Broadway, because it's like, oh my god, we have somebody who is actually talented, please, we'll give you all of the money, don't leave. We've got you for like 3 years. It's like, stay. Because, yeah, they don't have to be like a 65-year-old grandma who's just really good at singing. You know, no shade on 65-year-old grandmas who can actually sing. Just, that isn't necessarily marketable for a general audience. Bloody hell. You know, this is actually a pretty damn good run. All things considered, considering I can only see 75% of my cards drawn. There are 9s. Jesus, alright, settle down. Be nice if I get another hermit in here. Oh, I got a temperance. Temperance is worth 31. Oh, I can't swap them. If only I could get the temperance. God damn. Oh, well, that's a lot of rerolls. My pair is level 13 as well. That's pretty great. Man. I mean, it's okay. We can consider this to be a tutorial to all of... I've been playing this one hand for over an hour. Okay. This is a tutorial, right? Although, that being said, there has been a bit of lag, right? I haven't been playing it the entire time, so... Yeah, no, I make time just float on by. It's my level of professionalism as somebody who moves their mouth. I'm just that good. Also, how's the background music? It was really cheap, and I'm allowed to have it on stream. I haven't listened through all of it yet. I think there's a Humble Bundle available at the moment, which gives you like thousands of dollars worth of royalty-free music to use on stream. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to stick with any of it. It seems okay. It seems okay as filler. The drink's gotten to me. That's the only way you can make it through these streams, is just drinking heavily. So remember, kids, just break into your parents' liquor cabinet. It's okay. Chris said it's okay. Use. Okay, so this is it. This is the big bad. This is the one. This is, oh god, it's all been building to this. Oh no. What will we do? Pair of 9s. I won. I did it! I beat the challenge! Endless mode. Just have no one here to steal my liquor. Nice. Nice. I mean, as somebody who's literally going through withdrawals after a drinking habit for the last 20 years, nice. Nice. Hey, it's nice to see other people enjoy themselves, okay? I think the most annoying thing is there's not like any Alcoholics Anonymous for something like this, and I think I'd get beat up if I went to one. It's like, hi guys, I've been clean for a week. I haven't had a single can of energy drink, and they're just like hard cut, like comedy cut to me in the car park getting beaten up by ex-alcoholics. Although they always say you can never stop being an alcoholic. So I guess I'll never stop being an energy drink fiend. I just won't be allowed to drink them anymore. Had a family friend over who drank like half of our stock. Oh, damn. That's rude. I guess they're not going to be a family friend much longer. Wait, did I buy the... I did. So I was thinking to myself, did I buy the thing that made this run go even longer? And I did, yes. Oh no, I lost one of my discards because I totally use them all the time. Right. I think it's starting to get a little obscene. Probably because this is up to times 8.8. Never mind 8.9. Never mind 9. That's worth like 3 cards at the moment. It's insane. Wasn't cool, no, but she's going through it. She was just a little more inconsiderate. Well, I mean, if you're in a bad way, consideration's one of the things that... It's basic human survival, right? We're still animals. We're still great apes. So the first thing that goes out when you're unwell is a sense of community. You become extremely selfish. That's the whole point. The reason that you're irritable and selfish and sore and tired is because you go into protection mode, right? Unfortunately, it becomes a little difficult when your vice is depressives. Depressants? Depressive depressants? So, I mean, it's like, I'm not going to throw a lot of shade in that regard. Okay. Planets. Oh, Temperance! Oh my god, Temperance! Buy. Use. Okay, so I was getting 20 every round. Now I'm going to get 31 every round. Nice. It just meant we had to hide it and you had the key. Oh, fair enough. I mean, that's kind of tragic at the same time as having to hide your liquor. It's like, oh no. $9.5. 9.6. If only I had a lot more going on with this deck, I might be able to get... Well, I'm still probably a little far away from an actual achievement. Like, this multiplier is great, but it's not really buoyed by any of my other cards. Like, the Supernova's probably doing okay for now, because I've only played 39 pairs. So that's sitting at 39. This is sitting at 55. So these two cards putting in work. But I have nothing that makes chips. The only thing I have that makes chips is this is foil. If I had one card that actually generated chips, I'd be doing so much more. But even in my rerolls, I still haven't seen one. Sucked. Suit. Rank. I don't know. Let's just play these cards. Okay, 2 pair. It's worth a lazy 224,000. The path of our discussions never ceases to confuse me. I mean, you're the one that's throwing out random stuff. I just roll with it. That's my job. That's my job as stream man. 100 chips if it's a straight. That's no good. Hologram. Uh, humu. Okay, never mind. Let's just start with what's simple. Let's just open this and use that. Get my pair up to level 16. Get this up to 9.7. Go for a spectral. Yeah, this isn't any good. I can't even use this. I would, because it's not that hard for me to get money. But I can't add another Joker without deleting one that's actually kind of useful. Because even like my worst Joker, which I would say is probably Supernova at the moment. I guess maybe this is my worst Joker. This is only worth 31. So I could get rid of a Joker. But I mean, it could also... A rare Joker doesn't necessarily mean a good Joker. It just means a rare Joker. But I'm not going to do that. It'd be nice to find something that was useful, though. Just give me something I can use to take my deck into the stratosphere, please. Please, please, nice video game. I know I'm the confusing factor. That's just my brain. Oh, look, I could derail this stream very easily. Very easily. I'm just sort of... I will humor you while also playing the game just in case somebody rolls up that actually is interested in the game as it stands. 10.2? Oh, why can't I roll a good card? Why? I've rolled so many times. I just can't find a Joker worth getting. It's insane. Alright, all cards are debuffed until one Joker is sold. Damn. I guess I'll sell the abstract... Yeah, the abstract Joker is the one I'm going to have to sell. Kind of sucks, but I'm doing so much that it's not going to be an issue. Or I could re-roll the boss blind. Hopefully it's entertaining for you too. If the streamer's having fun, it tends to be a good thing. Well, I mean, I am. No. Look, I can see the funny little number on my readout. I can see it go up and then go down not long after. So clearly we're having fun, and I guess that's important. I'm gonna re-roll it. Flips and shuffles all joke. Oh no, don't flip and shuffle my Jokers. Oh no. How could I ever win? 3 cards. 333,000 round score. What could I have possibly done? The Fiends. Was that convincing? Those are just people who don't know what they're missing? Well, I assume that I create a very particular fare, right? I understand the kind of meal that I prepare, and I think that it's a good meal. But there's also a lot of, like, 10-year-olds who have the attention spans of gnats, and other people who are less discerning. Like, I wasn't screaming hate, so clearly... I wasn't saying... Oh, man, all of those other streamers, I've got an axe to... I don't do that. I don't do those things. So clearly, that's not going to be entertaining. But Marimba, you remember the Marimba joke? That was high quality. Someone left during that. Damn. Okay. Come on, baby. Oh, my God. Like, I'm not going to say no to the planets. Drama is a thing. Well, I guess Twitch just attracts a very particular kind of person, and they're not necessarily high quality. Like, if I can end up with a small collection of high quality human beings, I'm all for it. Wheat from the chaff. Because if that's the kind of thing that gets people off and entertains them, then I just don't think that speaks much to them. I'll have to leave then. Look, clearly you've got moderate taste, okay? I won't say that you have great taste. I'll certainly say that you have moderate taste. Oh, I'll take that. One more reroll. Thank you. Like, this is the only thing that keeps... Well, I guess everything's kind of boosting as I go. I really need a card for chips. Really need a card for chips. Okay, what's the blind this time? Discards 2... Oh no, discards 2 random cards per hand played. How will I ever win now? Easily. Okay. Right. I'll play these cards. Oh, 500,000. Just a lazy 500,000. Adds the sell value of all owned jokers left of the card. This! You. I want you to replace you. Okay, here we go. Sell this. Buy this. I have more chips now. And my multi's almost exactly the same. So that's something. That's an improvement. Because now we'll have more on the left. Oh, there's a Cavendish as well. Cavendish. I mean, see, that'd be really, really good normally. Having a ×3 multi-card would be amazing. You know, except for my 11.4 multi-card here. Yeah. And my moneymaker here, which is also negative. And this is probably worth less than this at this point. Then I'll stay as a moderately tasteful human companion. Look, you might age out. I'm not ruling that out. I know kind of where my audience sits, and I've come to peace with the fact that while I think my content is pretty good, that I lack a lot of other elements that will ever make it that I succeed on Twitch, right? Because I don't think that I necessarily have the right human-to-human skill set. It's like, oh man, you should be doing a lot of research and you should be rubbing shoulders with people and doing collaborations. And I'm like, what? You're kidding, right? You're kidding. It's like, oh, do you intend to, like, give me money while I go do all of those things that earn me no money? That I totally have time for. All right, then. No, I get it. And I think there's probably... You reach that point eventually. I think there's a level of maturity that Twitch streamers may never get to. Just kind of sad, but, you know, whatever. Let's just use this for another planet. Ding. More planets. Ding. I wonder how much more I'm going to be doing now. With that extra 50 chips. That's going to be pretty valuable. Holographic. It'd also be nice to just get some negative cards here, but that's not really happening. Buying this voucher will muddy my shop more, which is why I'm just leaving it there. I don't want that extra noise in the cards. Like, I'm already getting a lot of planets because of my deck. That's fine. Use. The blind is perfect. We will have no problems with that. Okay. One boosted pair is worth 500,000 chips. So I think we'll be okay for this ante, and we'll be okay for the next ante, but I really need something to step up. I need something good. I mean, you know, I've had a lot of chances. Had a lot of chances for something good. It just isn't coalescing. But at least our multiplier... Multiplier here, hello! I'm playing a scary game today. Ooh! Ooh! Was that the bite? Just in general? Did that man eat food and take a bite? Ow. Do. Times 13. Times 13 multiplier. Where's the other two? Where's the other two what? Uh-oh. What have I done? Maybe I should have held on to that. No, it's okay. Oh. He wanted to give it back. Oh, he plays 3 scary games. Thank you. Oh, sorry. Of course. Of course, he plays like trash tier games and then just screams a bunch. It's really convenient that I'm afraid of the things that people make into games to scare me. It's like recycling, right? It's like they make trash and he creates content out of that trash. So yeah, it's like recycling aluminium cans or aluminum cans or both. It's nice that he has some bigger projects in the works, though. Oh, look, I mean... See, here's the thing about Sisyphus, right? Sisyphus keeps pushing that rock uphill, and eventually he'll get to a point where he reaches, you know, a nice flat area, and then it stops. And he can take in his success, but then he realizes that there's just another mountain to climb. So, thankfully, Markiplier/Sisyphus found another hill to push a rock up. Because there was a period of time there where he was absolutely miserable, and it's nice to see that he's got something that he can do. You know, even if it is the Iron Lung or being in another Freddy Fazbear Freezeria movie. Where he can scream about the bite. There? Oh, yeah, sorry, I'm playing the next hand, aren't I? I was confused because all of the cards are up. Well, I mean, this is a boss, so we should play a single card, right? I win. Yeah, I mean, that's just it. You get to the top of the mountain, and then you sort of turn around and have to find another mountain to climb up. Otherwise, it would lose all meaning. Well, you know, you have to pursue something else, and that's what they've done. I think that's kind of why a lot of these, like, legacy YouTubers are now just aging out of YouTube, because they've done everything they needed to on the platform, and now they have more money than they'll ever need for the rest of their lives, so they can move on to other things. And that's pretty great. I should make another queen. Here we are, milady. What would be nice if I got the cheaper rerolls card? Ah, man. I haven't found any of the good blue chip cards at all. I've re-rolled and re-rolled and re-rolled and re-rolled and re-rolled and re-rolled, and they just aren't there. Also, I haven't really gotten anything here of use. This is probably the last one we're going to be up. You bastard. Oh no, the last blind. Set all of my money to 0 if I play a pair? How could you? That's fine. I think I can live with that. It is starting to get a bit silly, but I'm still dealing enough damage. Remember, we could just reskin this entire game and make it, you know, a general audience game. Turn it into a real roguelike. Where there's a baddie and he's standing there and you do damage to him and he's like, brrr, before he hits you with a club. Make it look like Fear and Hunger. It's like, oh no, that guy's wang is out. That makes this game edgy and enjoyable. Although I feel like it's sort of reached the normie audience that it needed to. Hopefully this is wholly successful, because this is a wonderful game where the craft is clear. And it could have easily been skinned as something more, like, controversial or more crowd-pleasing. I guess in a sense, there might not be anything more universal than just a card game. So maybe this is fine. How are none of you jokers any good? How? Another random thing, despite being a hefty dude, I'm surprisingly a lightweight. As far as drinking goes. Yeah, I decided to rip the band-aid off and check how much I weighed. I was concerned because, you know, those energy drinks, man, they kept me ticking over. Sorry, I have to do a conversion here. So I know how heavy I am in fake weight. I currently weigh 141 pounds. That's a great weight for a laborer, right? Oh my god, yeah, that's right. I was reading I was reading a manga. I was reading a manga and it like showed the weight of this 16-year-old Japanese child who's like half a foot shorter than me, and they weighed like 61 kilos, and I'm like, really? 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 Okay. Like, are you sure? Are you sure about that? Last I checked, it was 320, and that's 20 above a month ago. By the way, kilos aren't a real weight. Once again, we're talking about metric system. Okay, it's a mass. This is my mass on Earth. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so terribly sorry about that. Once again, humans are very selfish creatures. We're only really interested in things that revolve around us, which is why the imperial measurement system exists at all. No, I'm sorry. If we're talking about really selfish measurement systems, I'm pretty sure the imperial one's a lot more hands. We should measure everything in hands and feet because they're universal measurements. We need to measure temperature in human senses. Otherwise, it doesn't make any sense. Because humans are the only thing that matters. Only humans. There will be shade everywhere. It's going to be like freaking 300. There's just a bunch of arrows in the air, casting a pall over this entire stream. To be fair, bigger numbers feel worse. Yeah, well... That's what I'm saying. I weigh 64 kilos. Kilos is a lot less. There's a lot less of those. If you put your kilos into newtons, you probably wouldn't feel great. It's fine. Maybe I'd feel a little better about the weight of items I'm moving around without mechanical assistance at work. I swear they're getting heavier. I swear every time I have to pick something up at work, it's getting heavier. I swear the heaviest piece of furniture, flat pack furniture we had was like 40 kilos. And then at work last week, I'm picking one up that's 48. And I'm like, well, this is most of me. This is most of me and also dead weight. Great. I feel good about this. Hey. Yeah, well, that's it. It's not like this 48 kilo flat pack was nice and contained. The damn thing's like almost 2 meters long and 1.5 meters wide and on a pallet. I don't have an upright trolley. And it's like, oh, okay. Just slide that into the wall. I'll drop that on a pallet jack and wheel it out into the store. Yeah, conditions could be a little better in that regard. Use. Hey, make chips. Yes, it does more chips. We're very, very awkwardly keeping up. We're very awkwardly keeping up here. 14.8. 15 times multiplier. If only I had like 400 chips or something. Oh. Well, that's never going to happen. I was kind of hoping that it would end up being negative. Pallets, not all that heavy. Pick them up wrong. They feel like hell. Oh, yeah. Well, I guess it depends. I don't know. Do you... Like, I wonder if this is a universal thing. In the States, do they have Chep and Loscombe pallets? Like, is that a universal brand or is that just the Australian one? Because the Loscam pallets are made of, like, compressed wood. They're made of, like, MDF. And those things only weigh, like, 15 kilos. But the Chet pallets are made of real wood. And those things get heavy very quickly. Well, I mean, if your pallets don't have the name of the brand of the pallet painted on the side of it, then they're probably not the same. We literally have it spray painted on the side of the pallet. So there's no ambiguity. Ah, damn it, that was dumb. Oh, no, it's okay. I can live with this. How much do you think this... Oh, no, I shouldn't do that. Should do this. It is sorted by rank, right? Yeah. Let's see what this does. Oh! One hand! Okay, now it becomes impossible. Now it's about to become impossible. Which is a shame, but the ante now is just stupid. I don't have nearly enough damage to get through. Which is a shame. That was fun while it lasted. I proved I know how game work. 15 kilo seems maybe right. They really weren't heavy most of the time, just a pain to pick up. Well, you know, once again, I'm a slender man. A slenderman, if you will. And most of it is technique as far as I'm concerned. When moving pallets, you stand them upright, you get them close to you, you can kick them into position, you can tip them onto the stack of pallets, you can brace yourself on your arm and then lift them up and just turn them. You don't really have to lift pallets most of the time, and I never use gloves. Yeah, I don't really have that particular issue. I just have the issue where most of the things I pick up weigh most of what I weigh, which is a little inconvenient. I wouldn't recommend it, especially if you have a manual. Like, when I weighed 80 kilos, work was a lot easier than when I weighed 60. But I need to be very fleet of foot at work. I have a lot to do, and being light means that I'm quick. And being clever and quick at my job is very useful. Oh, and having no interest in making any social connections. That helps too. That frees up a lot of time. Yeah, and I'm a lot of muscle as well. No, that's what I'm saying is, like, if I had an extra 20, 30, 40 kilos on me as just like muscle, even just as bulk, it just becomes so much easier to move that stuff around. Okay, so here we go. Use. This is it. This is the end of the run. I need 7.2 million. That's a lot of points. That's a lot of gravy that I need right there. Yep. And I only do 1 million damage. That's alright. We'll go down swinging. So, as it stands, I still don't know, like, I understand the mechanics of the game. I don't know how... There's one achievement, right? Where is it? Collection. Jokers. In one hand, earn at least 100 million chips. I don't know how to get there. I really don't know. I imagine if I had something that was generating more chips, I'd be a lot closer to scoring that. I think my best score at the moment has been 9 million in one hand. Yeah, that's just it. You need a lot, right? And I just don't have that right now. You know, I'm going to play an uncharacteristic hand just to finish out. There's a full house. It only scored 1.7 million. Luck Be a Landlord has the infinite builds. Oh, I'm sure there's something here that's similar. Right? There has to be. But I haven't discovered it just yet. I understand the mechanics of the game, but past that, I feel if you just had a Buko multiplier on that, but everything else was crazy high, it would have been fine. In this case, it just wasn't there. But once again, that's because it was a damn challenge run, and most of my deck was based around playing very few cards, because I could only guarantee that, right? Because that was the whole point of that thing. 1 in 4 cards are drawn face down. I didn't really have any control over the hands I was playing. But with that in mind, I think it took an hour 45. That's my only regret about this game, is the runs are too long. Okay. So this is a poverty run by the looks of it. The rules on this one is hold -1 cards in hand for every $5 you have. So we just want to keep spending our money, which isn't a real issue. You can probably make a reasonably good deck that way, just by constantly spending your money. And just for fun, I'm going to skip the first 2. Give me some cash, just so that we have something to spend. Right. This run could end a little earlier than I thought. Okay. There's a straight, but it's a low straight. That's only going to score us about 270. Oh, wow, even less. It's a full house. That'll help. Reading glasses for the win. What, so that you can awkwardly adjust them up the top of your face? Oh, wait, just reading glasses? Oh, that must be convenient. Oh, I'm sorry. Being able to see without glasses? That's crazy. What a world you must live in. Oh, must play 5 cards. Yeah, I wasn't even reading. Haha, I get it. Had I been reading with reading glasses, I would have noticed that I wasn't scoring points if I didn't play 5 cards. Mistakes were made. That's fine. Short game is a good game. Damn, that's some eyesight. Mega Arcana pack? Sure. Let's see what we get. Cool. We'll take Judgment. We'll get a really lame Joker. Cool. And I guess, Temperance is kind of crap at this point. Wild card, glass card. Go with wild card. Depressants just make my eyes unfocus easier. Fair enough. I guess. Yeah, well, yes, as you said, you did do a lot of those, so fair enough. It was only worth 156. Oh, okay. It's not that good at the moment. We'll build it. Only 3 shots. Wow, okay. Well, clearly you are a lightweight. I mean, it's a little early to start drinking, though, so I won't join you in that regard. Well, those cards don't really marry very well. But, for now, we're going to go with this Joker. We're going to open an Arcana pack. We'll grab an Emperor. And that'll do. All heart cards are debuffed. That's fine. That's fine. This is easy. This is easy. Bang. Done. This one Joker should carry us through the early game, so that's fine. We will take a chance on this. Well, give me something good to eat. Okay, Cloud9 will constantly give us cash. This will give us... Okay. How about we go with this? I really probably should have gone Egg and Swashbuckler just for the silliness, but I'm not going to. He's adds the sell value of all the owned jokers to the left as the multiplier, and this just gains value. So I think there was one challenge mode where I got a Swashbuckler and I had 3 eggs just sitting there. To be fair, haven't eaten. Well, that's... Don't drink on an empty stomach. But I'm not your father, I don't need to tell you that. What do we want? We'll just go with this. We still want to be able to generate a reasonable amount of money so that we have money to spend because we have to keep our money low, right? So by doing it this way, we get a bunch of money and then we can spend it immediately and get back down to 0. There's also a joker that works really well if you have low cash. It'll be nice to find that one. And now, let's play around. 9876, but we want to play less cards. So let's see. Well, for a start, let's just make a gold card, just for more money. Let's just see how much a pair of 2s gets us. Pair of 2s. Pair of 5,000. Yeah, that's fine. And we now have money to spend. More jokers is more better. It's alright, I'm about to eat, so I'll just ride the buzz out. Cool. Oh, good. This will help for now. We'll also grab a green joker, and we'll grab another Arcana pack. New. And we'll just use the Empress. Yeah, this'll do. Okay. This is fine. Once again, we're operating on a low card hand deck. Which is affordable, I guess. But once again, we want to play as many hands as possible. Okay, I will play a single 2. Ah, shit, I won. Okay. No good, no good. Let's see if we can find a better joker. Ooh, DNA's fun. DNA's fun if you've got decent cards in your hand. Do we want to do a DNA run? Sure. Sure, let's take DNA. Oh! Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. What are we gonna get a good one or are we gonna get a bad one? Oh, you. Ah, he's interesting. He's an interesting one. So if I keep destroying face cards, he keeps multiplying. But it's not as easy to destroy face cards as you'd think. Right. Okay. Well, first... okay. Well, see, DNA is if you play one card with your first card, it creates a copy of that card and puts it in your hand. I don't know what I have. But there, I have a king. And I won. Cool. So well, I can use that. I can use DNA to make cards to kill the Carnio, but then I keep needing... I need Arcana cards that will allow me to destroy cards, or I need a Joker that will allow me to destroy cards. I don't know how much fusion is going to be in this deck. But we'll get this. And that'll do. Okay. So once again, let's use DNA and make a copy of this queen. Because it gives us lots of money anyway, and it's a face card. Thank you. Okay. None of these are Arcanas. We'll sell him. We'll take a roll on the Emperor, because if we get... okay. A shame. That's a shame, but it's fine. I don't really rate this right now. I don't rate this deck. None of those are any good either. Okay, doesn't matter. That's fine. That's fine. More cards, more opportunities. DNA. A copy of a queen. And I won. Oh, okay. So now we can use Justice to turn one of the face cards into a glass card, which has an ability to be destroyed, which would increase our multiplier. Right? So I guess that's one path to victory here. But I'm still not picking up the card I want. That sucks. Okay, so we use Justice on this queen. Now it's glass, so it can break. Sell this because I don't need it. Which will allow me to... let's just use the Hermit. Get some more money. Crap. I'll see what's in here. Maybe we get another... I'm getting a bunch of face cards. The more face cards I have, the more face cards I can destroy. Oof. Okay. Now this should be fine. Okay. First things first. Stop that. Play. Okay. Excellent. Bang, bang, bang. Now we'll just play a pair of kings and win. Okay, never mind. We will win now. Right. We're still up for it. We're still up to it. This will give us more time. It'll give us more time. Then I won't be able to buy anything else. Sure. Sure, let's go with this. Okay, once again, let's copy the glass queen. So I want it to break. Break! Damn you! You were supposed to break! Get me one step closer to the edge. Nope. Re-triggering face cards would be pretty good. But really, we're working with a very specific hand here at the moment. So, none of those. I mean, I could also use an extra 9. Another face card. This would be interesting. So this means that face cards become gold when they're played, and this has played gold cards earn money when scored. So if you want to earn a bunch of money, that's okay, but that's not what we're doing. Yes, glass queen. Go. Break. Break. You did not break. Jerk. Man, not really getting many options here. That'll earn me... This earns me more than this. Go with this. 6. We'll just use this. Fine. 3 of a kind. If we need to, we can play it. The eye, no repeat hands, won't matter. First hand will be... that. And then we'll just play 3 kings. Which is worth 8 grand. Okay. Be real nice to start destroying some of those kings. There is a Joker that allows you to destroy cards by playing them. Haven't seen it. Rerolls cost less. Yeah, okay. Very confident. Ugh. Start with 0 discards. Oh, that sucks. Oh well. I think we'll be okay. 1 queen. Play. Break! 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 Why won't you break? Break! Break! Okay, odds are I should have had one that broke by now, but, you know, screw me, I guess. No, it's not really better than anything I have. Ooh. Oh, well. That is a very good card if you are playing normally. Now it's just kind of bad. Uncommon jokers. Great, I don't have any uncommon jokers. Not that I could afford to buy the card anyway. Great, this is all good. That's good. This is all good. Okay, copy that. And I really don't... There's no benefit to me for playing for time here. So I may as well just play these hands to win. I have no cards that mechanically require me to play more hands. And I'm going to get more money if I play less hands anyway. God damn, really? Sucks. Oh, this sucks a butt. Okay, there's a decent builder, but I don't... 0 discards. We kind of just need to win. I've always been a little uncomfortable with games where the best move is to not take something. Well, I think the thing about roguelikes is that it is a type of game that requires you to use your resources at the correct times, which is a little uncomfortable and can lead to you just stockpiling things, but I think I'd prefer that over the alternative. Although it looks like I'm about to lose. Don't think there's anything I can do here to win. Yeah, no, I'm toast. Damn. It just didn't come together. It didn't come together. I wasn't getting any Arcana packs to destroy the suits I was creating, the face cards I was creating, so I couldn't get it off the ground. The problem is I can never decide when enough is enough in my head. Well, I feel like a lot of that comes down to experience. I've played a lot of this game. Like, a lot of this game. So, I'm pretty good at making the right decisions, especially since they are limited, right? You don't have every decision, you only have some. So you just make the most of what you have. Because while you might feel that there's a lot going on, there's just correct decisions to make, right? So even in a situation like this, now that I've got all of these cards I can buy, and it's like, well, what do I do, right? The question is, what do I do? It's like, I know that this deck doesn't want me to hold any money, so I have to spend all my money. This isn't a very good Joker for this kind of run, so I'm going to ignore that. I don't know what hands I'm playing yet, so I don't really need planets. Having an extra hand size would be nice, but it's not going to be as valuable as getting these 2 cards, which will give me 2 Jokers. So now that I have a couple of Jokers, I can start making decisions on the way I want to play. Okay. So right now, my victory path is playing spades and playing 10s and 4s. Which isn't great, but it's enough to start with. Probably not even necessary at the start, but I need to keep my money low so that my hands work. 4s. So right now, I could go spades, but it's going to be more valuable for me to go... I kind of want a straight, because straights are going to be worth more. I really only need a 2 for a straight. So now to mill cards, I'll play this hand. Just 2 pair. Still going to score. It's going to mill most of the cards out that I don't need. And it's going to score me 300. Right? So now, again, I know that 4s and 10s are going to score me something. I have a 4 and 10 as far as the flush goes. But 2 pairs is going to be enough to push me over here, I think. Because I've got 2 4s. I can just play that hand. That leaves me with an open straight possibility here just in case. But this should be enough. Right? And it all just sort of comes down to experience. Not that that was especially complicated, right? Okay, now unfortunately I only have 6. All face cards becoming gold would be kind of handy to begin with. If I can front load this and then sell it off later, this will be earning me money. It will be reducing my hand size as I play though, which might not be the best option. The Hanging Chad, not complicated, just difficult for me to intuit. Well, I think, once again, that kind of comes down to having a genre savviness. While I might not think they're the most engaging stream games, I play a lot of roguelikes and have played a lot of roguelikes. And they're all fundamentally the same, so you get used to this kind of decision making. Not that there's many good options here. Diablo 2 hardcore or softcore? Well, I mean, you probably only play through it once in softcore. I can't imagine playing it multiple times in softcore unless you really are interested in trying out all of the classes. I would imagine hardcore. Now let's go with this. Okay, cool. Now I want to play... I want a 10. I want a 10. Permadeath? Well, yeah, I mean, there needs to be some... Well, I suppose it's also one of those things that when I was a kid and I had more time, that's definitely the right way to go. Also, at the same time, I'm probably not likely to buy Diablo 4. Like, ever. Oh, I don't even need to score them? Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Well, screw it. I didn't know that. Oh, beautiful. Okay. Okay, this is going to get dumb very quickly. I only have Diablo 4 because a friend bought it for me. Yeah, no, I can see that. Like, even on release, I think it was like $120 here or something. It's just ridiculous. Oh, what the hell? That's not what I meant to play. Alright, I guess that's what I played. 7658, 7654. Yeah, this will score reasonably. Okay. Now I have a little bit more money to play with, but not much. Oh, cool. We'll go with the Arcana packs. Good. Hermit. Take it just for money. So I have a little bit more. And we'll go with the Fool. And it'll give me a Hermit in my hand. And we will play... We'll buy this. Just to help me win more hands. Okay. So I guess we'll play trash here. Play this. So I can gold some cards. See, now my concern is it not going to change my hand size until after the run? Because if it doesn't change it until after, it makes... I can do whatever the hell I want during. Interesting. Okay. Okay, I dig it. My hand size seems the same. We'll just win with this. Okay, that's easy. We'll score with the jack. Cool, okay. Alright, no, I get it, I get it, I get it, I get it. This is alright. I guess one more Joker can't hurt. I do have 19. So I'm going to use the Hermit. Bang. 38. Plenty of cash. Let's go shopping. Oh. Oh, of course. Yeah, no, that makes sense. They're clubs. Hey, Void. How you going? I'm just playing through challenges very, very slowly, unfortunately. I just beat... What did I beat? Oh, I beat the face down one. The 1 in 4 cards is face down. I beat it, but I spent an hour 45 on it for absolutely no reason. Just for fun, I guess. So now I am tackling the money reduces hand one. Which I think shouldn't be too hard. It's just a matter of spending money. I don't know what victory condition I'm going for here. Something. I'm doing something. None of these are really any good. Triggering the boss blind ability. What's the boss blind this time? I'm doing some modded and found a broken glitch with 2 of the Jokers. Is it because they're modded, or is it a glitch that works in-game? Also, does it really need to be modded at this point? I guess there's probably people who've already played it to death by this stage, so I guess that makes sense. All clubs can't be buffed. So if that's the case and I play a club, is it going to trigger? You know, I'm not actually too familiar with this Joker. I'm just going to try it. Just going to try it. What's the harm? Bonus cards. Go with a Hierophant. Should be better. And... hallucination isn't too much of this is just based on... There's no damage. There's just no damage here. Absolutely no damage. Right, so I can play a club just to test this, right? But it would have to be a scoring club, I think. Probably. Let's just play this. Okay, that worked. Okay. No, that's cool. I still need to win though, right? If I get another one, I can just make a really cheap flush. I mod it because I'm interested to see how it goes with the custom challenges. I found the infinite money glitch on accident. Well, the last run we had, I was constantly cloning... I got a legendary Joker and I just kept constantly cloning the Hermit, which was getting me 20 each time. And then I had free planets and I had the Joker that increased in strength in multiplier by using planets. So I just kept re-rolling and buying free planets and free... what was it up to by the end? At least over times 12 on its own, which I thought was really cute. But I can see how infinite money might just break everything. But, I mean, if that's what you're after. If that is what you are after, then it's all good. Let's just mill these. I still want to play... Okay, now I can, right? What do I want to... Let's just turn... I'm still kind of leaning towards strong... This just should be fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Oh, but I still need to win. Oh. Well, the thing about that... yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We'll win. We'll still win. We'll win. We'll win. We'll win. We've won. There, see? Easy. We got plenty of money before our hand disappeared. Okay. So what's going to be our path here? Tricky. Let's see. Let's see what we get here. Face cards. I mean, I suppose face cards are kind of valuable at the moment. Just go face. It'd be nice to have something useful. Mm. Yeah, clearly that was asking too much. We don't want anything useful. We'll go, I guess. Man, it really doesn't want to do anything for us here. God, I'm about to run out of damage. We're getting short on damage. Also, this golden ticket is really asking to just ruin a run. I can just watch my hand swell and then suddenly I won't have any cards left. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. How much more do we need? I mean, yeah, I guess you could do that. I mean, that'll work. That's fine. Just give me a straight, I suppose. I really need something. I need something this shop. I need more damage. Thanks. Okay, you know what I mean? It's better than a kick in the teeth. First things first. Come on. Create a copy of a Joker. Destroy all other Jokers. Do we want any of these Jokers in particular? I don't think so. I think they're all kind of garbage. Trance is just sort of useless as well. God damn. I love the fact that I've managed to give myself plenty of money every round and nothing to buy. Odd Todd. Yeah, I think we're gonna need Odd Todd. How many... all but one of the face cards, or all but two of the face cards are now gold, so we don't need you. You go away. We'll just... We'll grab Odd Todd. We're kind of going for face cards. This isn't a winning combination. I don't think I'm going to be winning with this right now. But just so that we can see more of this, we might get a little lucky. Okay, let's see what we've got. I want to see deeper into the game and then we'll make some decisions. Man, that was the wrong way to make that hand. I really should have used the 4. Streams, man. They sap your IQ. Or maybe my IQ. I don't know about yours. That's better. Go for a full house. Yeah, this is going to be rough. This is going to be rough. No, Cryptid will help. A little. Okay, we're going to use him just so that we can buy the Fool. And now he's another Hermit. This is all a bit trash, really. Straight, all cards are considered face cards. Could help. Man. I just feel like I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel here. I can sell that. Decrease the... Oh, good. Yeah. Please decrease the level of the cards I play. Please do that. So now, so long as I'm playing... Every card's a face card now, which would have been great if I still had the Midas. That's the one that just makes your entire hand gold, which is great. But don't have that option now. So 10-9 Jack. We've got some straight possibilities there. Low straight's going to be more possible than a high straight. So we'll play out these. Play that. Which was enough to win anyway, but... Yeah, the damage output's way too low. We need something. We really need something to make this deck sing. I don't think we're going to get it. But we'll see. We'll give it a shot. More money equals more options. More money equals more options. Right, okay. Green Joker. It's probably a little late for the Green Joker. We could have had him earlier. The Space Joker and Superposition are not very good. The Tribe... Be working with flushes. We could get flush spades. So at the moment, this gives us plus 20 because all cards are face cards. That gives us a 2 times multi off if we play a face card. So we'll always get a face card. So we'll always get a 2 times multi. We're pretty low on anything that generates chips is the problem at the moment. So we really need to generate chips. This does, this doesn't. And this forces us to use spades. So we could drop that and try for flushes. Okay, let's do this. Let's sell you, let's buy you, and then we'll use Temperance. So we'll get some more rolls. Death, we'll take, can help us win a hand. Ah! Supernova. We're up to... Oof. Oof. Supernova's going to start off pretty low. But it does have the potential to drag us through the rest of this. Let's try this. No. No. Okay. Okay, let's try this. So at the moment, 2 pairs probably going to score us quite a lot. We are likely wanting to play a flush, though. Death is going to help us get a flush if we need it. But for now, there should be enough discards to get us at least one. There is... Good. Okay. Probably not going to keep up pace, though. Unless we get some help here. 3 of a kind. Yeah, this is when it gets tricky. This is... I'm having to really think about this, but there isn't much in the way of options here. This is when it becomes easier to make choices, because there's... Once again, sweet bugger all choice to make. It's like we can get lucky and get something we need, like that. Or we just get unlucky and we get trash. Oh, wow. That and Pareidolia. What? Yeah, Pareidolia. Pareidolia? Pareidolia. I don't know what Pareidolia is. Is that some sort of disorder? Oh, is this... Oh, no. Is that the human condition where people see faces in everyday objects? It's like you look at a wall and you see a face. You look at a clothes and you see a face. You look at a face and, well, I mean, so long as you don't have a Down syndrome, you see a face. Cool. I knew a thing. How rare. I'll just to try to hold on to as much money as possible, I guess I'll just buy a Pluto. Why not? It'd be really nice if my opening hand had a flush. And thus, it does. Right. We might be okay. We might just sneak in. I'm starting to feel a little more confident. I'd feel better if these Wheel of Fortunes worked. So we have more clubs than anything. So clubs, you guys become multis. And we can have a look in here. Oh, beautiful. Jupiter, Jupiter. Massive gassy ball. And we will sell you and buy you. So now I have 5. I have a card to sell. It's good. It's good. Okay. We'll probably need at least 2 flush. We need to be flush with flush. I guess our other option is... Ooh. How about we play this? Because Supernova's still going to be pretty stacked on 2 pair. So we play this. That was still... Oh, okay, that was not valuable at all. Ouch. Alright, we might be... I might be stuffed. Ugh. 1, 2... How did I not pick up any? 3... What have we got left? Okay, the likelihood of picking up hearts is going to be lowest. The likelihood of picking up clubs is going to be the highest. We don't have a scoring hand I'm willing to spend right now. Let's go for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, excellent. Come on, big money. Big money, big money. Not as big money as I would have liked, but we have another big money. Problem is, I don't really have much in the deck that multiplies, like, any card modifiers that multiply. Okay, keep upping Jupiter, and that will keep upping that as well. Arcana, come on, something good. Oh, Temperance. Temperance will give us another option. These aren't any good. I mean, that would be great if the Wheel of Fortune actually worked. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Nothing gained. And no Jupiter. Great. Ugh. Cool. I got absolutely nothing. Now, I think we should be okay for this one. I mean, getting to see 4 Jokers would be pretty good. I want to see. Let's see, what do we have? Oh. Trash. Literal trash. Thank you. Thank you for trash. Great. Okay, this is when it starts to get bad because I've gotten no improvements. Yeah. Woo. No improvements. Yay. Just like my metrics. Woo. Most likely to see another couple of spades. But we'll keep the clubs as well because that's what we have the most of. That was the right decision. I mean, all we can do is play the statistics at the moment, right? We're likely to see more of those. And we do. It's good as well. More flushes we play, the more strong Supernova becomes, which is good. The only thing we can really increase at the moment. Oh my god, why won't you give me anything decent? Okay, we'll go for some multis. And we'll hope for something decent in a standard pack. Yes. That's not bad. That's not bad. We'll probably have to use a discard anyway. Oh, good. 1 in 7 cards drawn face down. Thank you. Doesn't matter. We're going to start off with a flush. Right. For rank suit. Okay, so we possibly have... Here we... I think we possibly have a hearts flush. We can easily give ourselves... We have less... Do we have less hearts or diamonds than everything? We have less diamonds than everything. That's fine. Let's just make another one of those. Okay, cool. And easy flush, easy win, easy clap. There we are. Okay, we're still squeaking by. Ah, boy. Okay, before we buy this full, let's see what's in the jumbo pack. An Emperor. Nice. So we'll use Temperance. Then we'll use the Fool. Cool. An extra discard would be good. We'll take that. And I'll have one more look at this. 10 multi, 20 chips. 10 multi, 20 chips. There. Nah, fine. Oh. Ooh, a negative Joker. How am I feeling? Good. Good. I should grab some more. No, I feel good. I feel good. I'm finally... The last thing fell into place. Because the main issue was I wasn't getting sleep. For some reason, whatever these weird symptoms are, the worst one was I wasn't sleeping. So not having that stimulant anymore and not being able to get sleep meant that I was just not functional. But now I'm getting sleep. Well, no, it's not so much insomniac. It was more that I'd get to sleep and then I'd wake up because of my maladies. The worst one was some PND. So I'd kind of choke myself awake and I'm like, oh, well, this is unpleasant. But because that's more or less gone now, I'm actually getting some rest, so we'll get through that, and then I'll have a fortnight off, and hopefully by the time all of that's done, I should be tip-top shape. The only thing is I just can't touch fizzy drinks anymore. Just can't touch them. They're bad news. Oh, jeez. I'll forget it. Let's try. Let's try. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. I'm off the fizz too. I mean, I think it's probably for the best. It's not like it's just one of those things that isn't good for you and it makes a really convenient package to put things that shouldn't go in your body, right? It's the carbs, it's the processed sugars, it's the additives. If you drink the hard stuff like I was, it's like excessive amounts of caffeine and then a bunch of stimulants that you don't need. So yeah, no, I mean, it makes more sense not to have that stuff. So if you can go out of your way to not consume it, it's like, it's great. The only problem is there's too many temptations. It's not like, as I said, it's not like cigarettes, right? If you don't smoke, or if you are an ex-smoker, there are some places that do sell cigarettes, but they make it harder for you to buy them. You can't just walk up to a machine, a vending machine, and just go beep, beep, and get a cigarette like you could back in the day where they were in every airport. If you're an alcoholic, I mean, yeah, sure, there might be some places that domestically sell it, but usually you have to go out of your way to buy it. You're not just, like, going to the corner shop and it's like, here's a fridge, here's a bright fridge filled with nice, colorful cans that are all bad for you. Or you step outside and there's a bloody vending machine sitting there. Or you go to work and it's like, oh, here's a nice refrigerated thing you shouldn't drink. It's like, that's when I need it the most. So I think, as far as convenience and availability, they're terrible, and you just really can't escape. And it's not so much temptation as it just is convenience, right? For me, that's the thing, is like, oh, it's always there, it's always on tap. I don't have to go out of my way. It's so much easier when you don't have to go out of your way. Even things like Uber makes it way too easy to just go, well, I can't be bothered cooking. All I need to do is press like 4 buttons and suddenly a meal is coming to me, right? Humans have made things far too convenient for themselves, and we pay the price for that convenience. But if you can contain yourself and you don't put yourself in a situation where you're going to run afoul a fizzy drink, then you probably don't need to drink fizzy drinks. But it's okay. Like, it's a socially acceptable drug. It's ones that even children have access to, you know? Like, I think it all pretty much kicked off for me with the ability when I was in year 12, we had a vending machine in our common room, right? We had a vending machine in the common room, so my modus operandi was go in there, buy a drink, have it, fall asleep at a desk. And that's pretty much what I did throughout all of year 12. It's like, oh, this is probably very good for me. It didn't matter, right? Because it was just there and it was convenient. And it was okay. It was socially acceptable. It was literally in a school. And then you go to the tucker shop, and then it's in there, right? And then you leave and there's just one standing in the middle of the street. It's just, these are socially acceptable drugs because most of the socially acceptable ones make you productive, right? Like, if it didn't make you productive, it probably wouldn't be there. Creates a random rare joker, sets money to 0. Sure. Which one of these can I do without? I think at the... I don't know that I can do without any of them. Damn it. Can I? Once again, a rare joker isn't necessarily a good joker. I shouldn't bank on that being the case. Enhanced face cards. Enhanced aces. I'm going back to basics. Well, I think that's the thing, is like human nutrition hasn't really changed all that much. And there's nothing wrong with just avoiding anything that's pre-made. I think I'm living proof that there are things that humans aren't supposed to be eating, that we're just eating all the time, right? Because, you know, I'm lactose intolerant and I'm a celiac, and apparently I react really badly to processed sugars. And it's like, these are all things that we just sort of made up, right? There's nothing wrong with just eating stuff that grows out of the ground or on the trees. Or, you know, is running around on all fours. And sometimes it's holy, but a lot of the times it's not. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Like, okay, don't go paleo, you know, don't do what that muscle man does and just eat raw livers. Like, let's not be crazy. Our guts have developed to process cooked foods. But even though food science has changed a lot in like the last 100 years, we haven't evolved to that point. That'd be crazy. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I don't know if I can get through this one. Maybe. Maybe I'll be okay. Oh, that was not the wisest thing I've ever done. But it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We win these. That's something people say, right? We win these because we're smart. See? Done. Starting to get close, though. Oh, boy. Okay, so now we use you. We can have a look at some of these packs. Ooh, this one. I like this one. Is there any chip generator we can dispose of? The problem is, like, that'll be minus 20 multi, but 114 chips. How many flush? We've only done 15 flushes so far. That's still worth 20. That will build, but it doesn't have that much longer to build. It will end up being slightly higher than this by the end. Now see, these two cards are pretty dependent on each other. This is scoring me times 20 only because this card exists. If I ditch that, this becomes more useless. If I don't play a face card, this doesn't work. So these are all sort of inextricably linked. But I really need something that generates chips. I guess Odd Todd generates chips, but it's very conditional. Also, I'm kind of stuck with that. Decisions. This is the decision that makes or breaks the run as well. The problem is if I ruin the deck by choosing a subpar card, then that's it. But if I give myself a few more options, I might be able to squeak by. Okay. 7. Yeah, it should be okay. Parts. Turn these two. It's a bit early to be doing that. Sorry, this is an issue that I have when I'm playing these games. Sometimes it's hard to vocalize exactly what I'm doing on screen because a lot of the processing just happens. So, at this point, it's probably not sensible to waste a card, right? This card can help me get through the boss blind if I keep it. This one, not so much. But this one, yes. So there'd be no point in playing it now during the small blind. If we can't get through the small and big blinds, we're not going to get to the boss blind anyway. Right. We also want to play as many flushes as possible to continue to build up this card, because it will up our multiplier by 1 every time we play a flush. We're going to sell this, and we're going to play this hand, which should be enough to win. This seal will trigger a planet into our hand, and the gold cards gave us extra money. I could have milled it a little bit to give us more money, but At the moment, the biggest issue is we don't have any space to improve this deck, and it's probably not going to get us through the last hand. But it is a challenge run, so it's fine. We'll use him to get us another 19 bucks. We'll open this to try to get us a decent card. This is okay. Because at the moment, we mostly have clubs. So adding another club to there is just going to make it easier to make flushes. We're using flushes, so Jupiter increases the level of our flush. It doesn't really do anything. So, okay, so the idea is if you're... There's so many things mechanically that I have to explain to make this make any sense. So there are qualities that cards can have. This one has negative, which means that you can use it for free in your Joker slots. I only have 6 Joker slots at the moment. I can take this, but I'm never going to play a straight that has an ace, so it's worthless. If this was on a better card, that would be nice. Sadly, it is not. Please make it make sense. I'm trying. Okay. Also, at the moment, this is a challenge run, and the challenge is for every $5 I have, my hand size is reduced by 1. So after every shop, I have to try to reduce the money I have on hand as low as possible so that I can continue to do the run. Okay, well, this is easy. So we'll just play a flush, so that once again, we increase the level of Supernova. We have now played 18 flushes. 18 flush? What's the plural of flush? Flush? Okay. Okay. Decision time. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to turn one of our clubs into a glass card so that we can free up a space in our consumables hand. We will now discard this, which has a purple seal. The purple seal will give us another card to play with. So we'll discard these. We'll do that. We get another card. This one turns things into spades. That's wonderful. Because at the moment, our full deck has 15 spade cards, 21 clubs, 11 hearts, and 11 diamonds. So if we change hearts or diamonds into spades, that's another easy way of getting a flush. Also, we're going to win with one more hand. I don't want to risk a glass card because the glass cards have a 1 in 4 chance of breaking when you play them. So you don't want to play them. This card has a gold seal on it, which will give me 3 gold when I play it. So I'll play this flush. I'll win and I'll get money for that and the gold cards in my hand. It's like, it's just verbal diarrhea, isn't it? Purple and the pink green. Yeah, it is a bit weird having like different colored hands. I don't like this blue clubs and yellow diamonds, but don't have any choice. I don't know if that's a European thing. It would be nice if they were just black and white. Okay. Okay, so let's open a few more Arcana packs. Let's see what we do. We have a Fool, which will help with this. Okay. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to use our world. We'll turn these 2 into spades. And then we'll buy the Fool, which clones the last card used. So now we can make more into spades. We keep trying to mill out the red cards and replace them all with black cards. Okay, we have Temperance, which will give us money. But before that, we will use... No, we'll sell this. That's fine. We don't need that. We don't want to turn ones into hearts. Okay, we have 30 monies to play with. So we'll throw a few rerolls to see if we can get useful cards. Okay. Okay. Alright, this is really good. So with this card, we can make flushes with 4 cards, which is excellent. And it will give us 50 chips, which is going to be great for our multiplier. But now we have to decide what we get rid of. I do have a lot of face cards in the suits I'm playing. So we might be able to... Ah, this is such a hard choice. It's going to make our deck so much more consistent. Screw it. Okay. I'm getting rid of this, which makes all of my cards face cards. This might be a mistake, but I need the extra chips. Okay. After play or discard, always draw 3 cards. Oof. Okay. So now we can play 4 card flushes. Which we will do. And I screwed up. We're probably going to lose now because I did a misplay. Misplay probably means I should end the stream shortly. Whoops. Yeah. Okay, I'm scrambling to try to do something to make it work now. So the idea is I just used the Emperor, which gave me 2 extra tarot cards. Those 2 tarot cards will boost this hand. So hopefully this will be able to score as much as possible. Then I'll use my remaining discards to try to make 1 more strong flush. Gonna need to be a very strong flush. Yeah, I don't know that I can. There's still a lot left in clubs. Card pilot? No, I just did a stupid play. I mean, it happens. I wasn't paying attention and I played something I shouldn't have. Okay. Alright. Interesting. 2 more discards? Okay. No, that's not what I wanted. 1 more discard. Right. Okay. I'll make the strongest hand out of this that I can. I have 1 glass card. I have 3 face cards. And I have an ace. This is the strongest hand I can make with what I have. The steel card will add a multiplier as well. Is it gonna be enough? Probably not. But we'll play it and we'll see. It was enough. Apparently we win those. Okay, I have 1 more. This is the last ante. This is the last ante. Okay. So this still works if I'm not an idiot. Having an extra discard's probably going to help us, so we'll take that. We're going to have to rely...
2 of hearts. I need you. I need you. 2 of hearts. 2 hearts that beat as 1. 2 of hearts. Come on, come on.
I assume that usually that's a little bit more musical. 2 of hearts. Hello. Hello, 2 of hearts. I don't know that one. Is that like 2 strong hearts? We get together like a honey and a bee. You and me, we've got 2 strong hearts. Unfortunately, unfortunately, Jeffrey, I don't have that many hearts. I'm trying to make this like as me as possible, so I have mostly black cards. We can still win this. We can still win this. We can still win this. I don't know that there's any cards worth cloning. We could take another Magician, but we'll take a High Priestess. No Jupiters. Great. Thank you. Thank you, game. 2 multi. Best option here is this. Okay, cool. We got another good spade. We have 3 hands left. Oh, crap. We might want to re-roll that blind. I don't think I can make 300,000 with this deck. Oh, that's fine. We'll get money and we'll re-roll the blind. And hopefully we'll get something I can actually play. Damn. I mean, it's not too bad. It's not too... It's like, what were the odds? What were the odds with all of this I wouldn't have gotten something I could play? We also want to try to maximize our money. Jeez, alright. Okay, cool. Cool. We've got a little bit of a war chest. I can do it. We can do this. We'll have cleared... It'll only be 3-hour stream and I'll have cleared 2 of the challenges. That's very economical. Oh. Yeah, okay. Hold on. Oh, because we're getting near brown trousers time, you want to see how rapid my heartbeat is? I mean, that's fair. I can get that. Hold on. At the moment, it's my heart doesn't exist. So let me just turn that on. There we go. Whoa. Whoa. Is it going to appear? Whoa. I've got so much heartbeat right now. I'm so concerned about this run. Okay. Money. Let's spend it. Something good, please. I said something good. Damn it. Oh, well, that's fine. We don't need good. We just need to play well. Although, I'll take good as well. It's fine. We're still concentrating on flushes. That's no good. That's... That is not bad. But I think I'll keep the cheap flushes. I still don't know if it's pronounced flushes. Is it flushes or flush? What's the sequel? What's the sequel to flush? Is it flush? Is it flush Return to Africa? Is it flush the Squeakquel? Is it flush Electric Boogaloo? Is it flush Look Who's Flushing Now? Are these movie references doing anything for anyone? Except for making them horribly, horribly upset. Okay, we'll just play this. We'll just win. We'll just win. That's fine. Just a casual, relaxing win here. So we'll get a planet and we'll get $3. Sure. Okay, we have to remember to re-roll the blind. We have to remember to re-roll the blind. We need $10 to re-roll the blind. We have $11. We have to re-roll the blind. Okay, that's fine. That doesn't matter. Next round. Now, we're either going to win or lose. That's all that can happen. Re-roll the blind. That could work. Cerulean Bell really isn't that hard because I have a deck that doesn't care if I'm playing cards or not. I want to play the cards. We're incentivized to play the cards. And if it's something that I don't want to play, I can discard it. Right? So, as a wise man once said, we win these. Well, we're supposed to win these. Oh, we win these. We win these. See? Now it's selected something I don't want, discard. Now it's selected something I want, win. 2 challenges. Done. As easy as that. Even a baby could do it. Done. So now... play challenges. I've done this one, and 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 this one. What's non-perishable? Ew. Ew. What's the time? Ew. Okay, we'll try one run of non-perishable, but I need to go, like, expel urine first. So I'm gonna go do make peas, and then we'll come back and try this one. or just a space gas station? I don't know. From deep below the surface, the tiny life forms are getting nervous. Okay. Right. So, the challenges all have other little quirks that they give you through that edits the gameplay in some fashion. In this case, if I get a Joker and I buy the Joker, then I have that Joker. I can't get rid of it. So it's really only punishing if you don't have a plan in mind or if you have to just take whatever's there and make the most of it. So in this case, we don't have the problem that we had last challenge being that the more money we had, the smaller our hand got. So that's why I had to keep spending money even if there wasn't anything worth spending it on. In this case, now we actually can make savvy choices. Right. So let's go. Now we have to play the game as normal initially, which is boring. Just play card. Just do card. Whatever. We just, I'll make a flush of spades. Ugh. I mean, in for a penny. We've already discarded those ones, so... Oh, come on, man. Don't do this to me. Come on. Okay. That's probably worth enough. Nope. You bastard. Ugh. You cretin born out of wedlock. There we go. Of course, I earn $1 less than I would have. It was upsetting. Okay. So, here's the rub, right? It's like, okay, I do have Jokers that I can buy, but they're forever Jokers. So at this point, like, I don't know that I want either of these. This one's okay, purely because it's foil. So I might take it. But this is one of 5. It is a chip generator. I'll just take it. I'll take it. If I'm gonna make a mistake, I'm gonna make a mistake. But now we have a kind of winning formula. We just want to play clubs. We just want to play clubs. So that should be enough. Easy clap. Okay, so now we want to try to build a deck around this. So... some of these are very particular and very specific. So something like the Burnt Joker is good if you have a simple hand that you're trying to play. So if you're playing a high card deck, you buy a Burnt Joker, you toss out one single card first, it levels that up, and then you play your high cards. So he's okay. Straight, I don't like playing straights. Straights are very inconsistent in this game. But these are free. So I was like, are they worth being free? No. They are not. Unfortunately, they are not. But I'll take a Jupiter because flushes are just easy. Or at least they're easier. They're more controllable. Okay, so we have 2 Jupiters. Now, if we invest in seed money, it can be useful. This improves our interest. So as soon as we get to 25 monies, this will give us 10 monies per round. If we can survive up to the point that this is useful, then that's a good buy. Knowing what we can do with this, I think we're okay for this set. Skipping this will probably give us more money than playing it. So we're going to skip it. This isn't as good, so we'll just play this one. Okay, once again. Oh, I mean... Let's just play it. Let's just play this. We should be able to win in 2 hands. Two pair? Deux pois? Would deux pois be enough? Probably, but let's try for a full house. Oh, I only have one discard left. That's fine. See? It was fine. Full house. No, I don't. I don't have a full house. Yeah. Three of a kind? Three of a kind with a possibility of a straight here. Yeah. No, it's fine. That's enough. It would have been better to win with less cards, but that's okay. We want to try to hold on to our money. We want to still keep winning, though. So we'll buy and use a Jupiter, increasing our flush level once again. Too easy. And this only matters once we play a hand. So if we just win in one hand, then the boss blind ability doesn't matter. Holy crap, it would be nice if I... Well, I mean, this is going to score pretty well. Just enough. There we go. That's how we wanted to win. Okay. Okay. So this is when we start making savvy decisions.
Ooh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm Australian. Oh, no. It's fine. It's fine. This is all going according to whatever plan I'm making up on the way. Okay, I just bought a voucher, which means we get to replay that ante. So now I get to just make more money. On just as easy a difficulty. We have one less hand, but it shouldn't matter. Because, as the old saying goes, we win these. Is a full house enough to win? 90 times 4. No. No, it just isn't. Okay. That's okay. That is okay. Oh, that'll do. We'll just play this lazy 4 of a kind. Easy. Okay, money, money, money. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Sorry, I think I misunderstood one of the vouchers I bought. I bought a voucher. This just raises the cap on the interest. So if we're holding on to $50, then we'll make $10 every hand. That's a lot. That's a lot to hold on to. But that's okay. Once again, we can easily win these. So we'll just keep making money. We can easily win. See? Trivial. And now, more money. We might... I'm going to open up an Arcana because there's a chance I get... Well, okay. It's not what I wanted, but I'll take it. I was going to say there's a chance that we get a Fool, which would have doubled our money. We did not. So I guess I'm the Fool. Okay, face cards. Okay, see, this is where we get tricky, right? Because the face cards are drawn face down, but I can adjust these by rank and by suit. So I know that this is a, like, either a high diamond or a low club. Loose club. But I know that I've got 4 spades there. Now I have 5. We win these. Okay, we've got a pretty good war chest now. But we should be able to win another hand. And because we don't really want to buy any jokers that aren't useful to us, we're just going to play again. And we're just going to win. Because that's what we do. We just win. Aggressively. My girlfriend asks if you are personal friends with Robert Irwin. Well, okay. Ms. Jeff, Ms. Joe, I will explain. My accent, this current wonderful accent that you're hearing, this is the accent of people from South Australia, where I believe that Mr. Robert Irwin would live in Queensland if he sounds like his father. That would be the distance about half of the way across the United States. No, not anymore. We used to go to school together, but not anymore. No, I haven't seen him for a while. There's only one school in Australia. He seems like a good kid. Seems like a good kid. It is a shame what happened to his dad. Yeah, clearly. Clearly we're friends. There's only like 10 people that live in Australia. He seems like good people. He seems like good people. We can roll the dice again. We'll sit on this. We'll sit on this much money. Or we could double it. We'll play this one. We'll play this one. It's weird. Like, I think if it was, say it was like 5 years ago, I'd probably have a much darker opinion of the Irwins. Because it's one of those things where it's like, oh, that's the only reason people know what an Australian is? Everybody's like Stephen Irwin? It's like, I could see that. I could see that when my blood was angrier. At this point, it's like, yeah, it kind of just sucks. Just sucks that he died. That's really sad. It's sad that he orphaned his children. Well, he only half orphaned his children, but I guess that's sad. Right? Being a half orphan, it's kind of sad. So you wouldn't wish that on anybody, even if they're a odd ambassador for Australia. I guess it could be worse. It could be like, he's an ambassador for Australia, but he's actually from New Zealand. Because that happens. It's like New Zealand and Australia, they're not the same country. They're kind of the same country, but they're not. There's the one that's shaped like this, right? And then there's the one that's shaped like this. And that one's further over to the right. Oh, sorry, camera right. Each card sold. Okay, now we need to start making decisions now that we have money. I need to keep winning. I can't embarrass myself on the internet. Isn't New Zealand and Australia the same? As I said, you know, one's like this and one's like this, but yes, they're exactly the same thing. Exactly the same thing. Consumable slot? Sisters. Well, I mean, when you think about it, I think Indonesia is closer than New Zealand is, so it'd be more accurate to say that Indonesia and Australia are the same thing. Like, Papua New Guinea is like, you can spit and you can hit Papua New Guinea. New Zealand is still a fair slog away. That's like, I guess that's the same as saying that Hawaii and America are the same thing, because they are, because one's a state. But they're pretty, there's a pretty decent berth between the two. I'd say that maybe, like, culturally they're similar in that there are some islanders that lived there and then the British turned up and ruined everything. So I guess in that regard they're the same, but that would be like saying Australia and the United States are the same. Or Australia and South Africa are the same. Or Australia and India are the same. Or Australia and Canada are the same. Right? Right? Right. This is very silly. Oh, yeah, I have no real hints as to what this is, except that this is a really low card. Suit. Should we take a... should I gamble that these are all the same suit? Do you think all of these are the same suit? Yeah, I think they are. Oh, that was so close. Damn. They are. That was almost amazing. It has nothing to do with the fact that I understand the mechanics of the game. That was almost amazing. Oh boy. Man, we need a winning strategy here. We need something. I don't know what it is, but we need it. Oh, you... I don't want any of those. Oh, I'll take that. No, I won't. Damn it. Okay. It's better. It's better than it was. It doesn't pop anything up on the screen. I still get something in my event list saying that... Okay. How do I make it not appear in my event list? Look, streaming's hard, okay? You might think that streaming's really easy because anyone can do it. Apparently, it's really hard. It wasn't supposed to appear in the event list. It's so dumb. Okay, I'll take this just in case, and... Man. Crap. It's all crap. It's all crap. I'm telling you that it's all crap, so please believe me in that it is crap. I wouldn't lead you astray. Despite what you may think, I am a crap aficionado. That's what I keep saying. Well, clearly you know what you're talking about, despite the fact that this is the first time you've seen this game. I mean, I'm still scoring reasonably because I keep increasing Jupiter, but I really would like something that makes this a bit more effective. You explain it all again. Okay, so this is a video game, right? It's made of ones and zeros, and it is put together in a very cynical fashion because everybody who makes video games wants to make money. You can fill out the rest from there. It's what we like to call a cash grab, because everyone wants to grab cash. Got it. Yeah, exactly. That was very useful and pertinent information that I just gave you. See, this is when playing roguelikes becomes dangerous. I need to make a decision at some point, and I still refuse to. Garbage. Just trash. Absolute trash. And when I say absolute trash, what I mean to say is these are jokers that in their own way are probably quite useful, but they're not a winning combination when it comes to what I plan to have done currently. It's just shorthand. It's shorthand to say it's crap. See? Look at how fast that was. It wasn't especially entertaining and it doesn't endear me to an audience, but it's accurate. Oh, man. Ah, boy. Okay, thank you. You know what? Just to be safe, I will use this. That will make a multiplier card for me. Just to be sure. There we are. Okay, I think that's it. I think I've reached the point where I have to make a purchase. It's just chips again. Maybe I'll get something good in these. This is like the ultimate gamble. Now I don't... if I play this, I don't even have a choice. Actually, no, I want to use this. Never mind. You thought something exciting was about to happen, but no. I'm just going to make more clubs. Oh, I could still do it. I'll do it. I'm crazy. I'm nutso. I'm mad. I really want to ruin this run. Totally. I'll do it. Maybe not. I can't bring myself to. I just can't. What else do we have? Ooh. More diamonds? I could make more diamonds. It's starting to get pretty diamond heavy if that's the case. Ooh. I have to choose 2 anyway. Make planets. I got no Jupiters, of course. Thank you, game. And... yeah, okay, fine. Once again, if it's easier to make flushes, it's probably better. I'm about to hit the point where I earn less interest if I did a reroll. I mean, it's still very, very marginally useful. It's definitely more useful than superposition, because it will give me 30 chips per face card. So it does something. Ugh. Okay. And they're just crap. Cool, that's fine. I'm sure I can... no, I've lost. I've lost. I mean, I'll give it the old college try. I'll go out swinging. How about that? We'll go out swinging. I can only do one more hand. Yeah, that's it. Oh, well, that was nice. That was... ouch. Great. Stupid freaking wall. One more. I'll do one more run. Unless it's a really, really short run. I'll do one more run. I did 2 challenges. I've done 2 challenges in 3 hours and 20 minutes. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. We'll just quickly get through this to see what cards we have. I suppose I could have played a bit more sensibly, but it's fine. All the cards are free anyway, so it doesn't matter. So that's my opinion. I'm sticking to it, and okay, great. Blue seal, red seal. Oh, wow. 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 Oh, wow. How amazing. This is so good. This is not a very good start. I'm being sarcastic. But you all know that. You're all intelligent. Right. Well. Let us grasp mediocrity, shall we? Everyone likes a good amount of mediocrity in their lives. Yes. Ace 2, 3, 5. Go for a straight. We could not get a straight. It's almost a flush, but it's going to be a cheap flush. I mean, it was going to be more likely than a straight, which I would have had as well. Still not quite enough. Oh, good. There's 2 pair. That barely counts. That should be enough, though. Yep. Right, we scraped through the first round. Okay, hearts. We're going to have to pick something up. We've got no choice but to choose something at this point. So we'll go for hearts, we'll go for flushes, and we'll grab a telescope, which I will explain. Okay. So the telescope means every time you open up a planet pack, you get the planet that is the same hand as the hand you always play. So your most played hands appear as planets in that which augments those hands. Very cumbersome way of saying that. But we have a victory condition now. And that's what we want. So now... That's fun. Just so... No. Okay. Now, see, I could do that, but I really want to play a flush instead because I need flushes to appear with the telescope. So I could play a straight flush. It is worth more points, but overscoring doesn't really help you any. There's no mechanic that makes it better if you score way higher than you're supposed to. Oh, good. This is a good combination. Okay, so we're going to sell you. That gives us 7. We're going to open a Celestial pack. That should give us a Jupiter, which we will use. We will now use the Fool, which is a tarot card that creates the last thing you played, which is a Jupiter, which we will use. Nice. We'll just sell this because we don't need it. Okay. Also, if we just end up with a flush immediately, we can play it. Because at the moment, these are going to be worth way more than we need. Actually, that's nowhere near as good as I'd like. It's a shame. That is a shame. Oh, great. They're going to be debuffed. Which means we'll probably need to play 2 of them. Oh, maybe not. You know, if we could play any of them, it would be nice. Thank you. Woof. Woof. How many? We have 5 clubs left. But I think even high cards are probably going to be enough. Maybe a 10. Yep, that's enough. Lucky we picked up that heart. Okay, we've got another Celestial pack. We do have a... No. Well... Okay, so... This would be handy. But the issue is we're not boosting pairs at the moment. We could try to pivot, but I don't think we've got enough time. So we're going to go with these 2 instead. We'll get another Jupiter. We'll up our flush, and we'll get an Arcana pack and hope. High Priestess. It gives us 2 planets. Unfortunately, not the ones we want. That's a shame. I think we're going to be very shortly scored out unless we can get something else that works here. We're going to have to just make... We're just going to have to take whatever we get if we can afford it. Well, that's worthless. Oh, but a Buffoon pack. Okay. Alright. We have a choice of one of 2 jokers from here. Oh, beautiful. Okay, we'll take it. It's not great, but we'll take it. It works with what we're doing. This one gives us 80 chips for a flush. That should keep us alive for a little longer. Not a lot longer, but a little longer. Great. Okay. See how much one of these gives us. Oh, shit. Sorry, I don't curse on stream. What was that? Man, the broadcast went out for a moment there. Totally. Oh, was it because I played Did I play the wrong suit? Did I play the wrong suit? Clearly, the fatigue is starting to get to me. It's been a long, thinky stream. I don't want a straight flush, do I? No, I don't. think I played the wrong suit there. Whoops. Ooh, okay. Okay. Because it wasn't exciting enough, let's create a different kind of deck here. Okay, so the new Joker is a exponential multiplier that will give us ×3 on our final hand. So now the trick will be to have a final hand, which is a hearts flush, which will score us big money. Right, so we can play up before then, because we want to waste our hands as well. So we'll just throw away all our cards. Now we have one here, so we can just play whatever trash we want. Right, because so long as our last hand is played, it will be worth big money. Now last hand is currently worth a lot. So if we can get a couple of cards that work with this as well, we're golden. We're Gucci. Ooh. No, I would like something that gives us a higher multiplier. So we'll sit on that for now. We'll open an Arcana pack. We'll get a Fool. We'll give us a High Priestess. No, we'll use the Emperor. That's not very good. I mean, the Hanged Man will help us mill cards from the deck we don't want. And the World will give us a flush if we need one. But at this point, really, for the next few rounds at least, we should be fine just by using our current victory method. Unless we're like super unlucky on the draws. Which is possible, just not very likely. Of course, if I make a mistake and play one hand too many, then I'm just screwed. So let's not make any mistakes. Done. Win. Oh. Each unique planet. These are interesting. Like, this will give us money, this will give us seals. Seals are okay, but I don't think that seals or money, either of them are really going to get us where we need to get. We'll avoid that, and we'll continue upgrading Jupiter. And we'll just sell these for a bit more money. We could get 2 free boosters and 2 free top cards, which is probably worth more than playing this. We don't have anything that benefits from us playing. So if we skip the blind, we've still got plenty of firepower here to win. Although... oh boy, actually, this could be kind of bad. Yeah, this could be bad. I don't know. I don't think we're strong. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's what I thought was going to happen. Guess it's going to just... Ooh, dear. That's it. Done. I had to make a well... yeah, that's a shame. Oh, well. It was, yeah. Damn. Unfortunately, the win condition on that deck really needed me to play the thing that scored on the last hand. Unfortunately, the boss blind meant that I was discarding 2 random cards per played hand. So to get down to that point, it might have been more sensible to play all of my hands first and then use the discards. I probably did that in the wrong order, but once again, it's been 3.5 hours. I'm not making the best decisions that I possibly could by this stage. I still won 3, and really the point of this stream was to just get back into talking and sitting here for an extended period of time. And I've done that, so that was pretty fun. What I think I'm going to do now is something else. I could use a mango. I think I have a mango. I'm gonna go eat a mango. If you've got one, go eat a mango.